peaceful morning graces the mountain village of Tongro. Truly, you know, these moments are rare as an adventurer, and so you take in all that you can from your room at the Grey Gate Inn. Though you feel the trials you faced in the Feywild greatly outweighed your reward, the world has been set right again, and the happiness on Ogawa's face has paid off any regrets you might have had. As you step through the threshold of the inn's large oaken doors into the daylight, a breath of air swings the paper charms hanging from the roofline and carries with it a single glowing feather as it floats down from the heavens.
Beans on the head!
He invented Bane.
I am now pure of body.
I accidentally locked it again.
Did you finish?
No.
That means I'm immune to
not
disease
even
and
halfway
poison.
Nice.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna eat the shit out of those berries now. I'm immune to poison.
She is immune to poison.
That's great. It is a monk
I'm
thing.
not.
I'm glad for you.
It's a monk thing, he said.
I can't wait for you to convince everyone else to eat those berries.
These
Dude,
berries
Cheryl's
are
not.
fine, guys.
My AC go up.
I've been eating those berries for like a while now, so actually,
When your
it
con
would make a
modifier
lot
probably
of
goes
sense.
up.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
Nothing's
it's just
happened to me.
it's just
But
by
it's
your
like
armor. You need to buy new
pocket
armor.
spaghetti. Nobody wants that.
My pocket? I don't have pocket spaghetti.
I guess.
Well,
I
that
need
sounds
to-
like a problem.
That sounds like
no,
a you problem.
but
not
it's
a-
my dex that makes my
not a Ren
AC.
problem.
I need a higher dex.
So,
Get a higher dex then.
Hey,
I gotta pop my back. Gotta get in the right position. I was like,
This is why we were early today, guys.
good lord. Good lord.
okay, sorry.
She scared herself. It was hilarious. She was like, whoa.
Tell us what's happening. We're listening now.
tumbling.
yeah,
Yeah.
please, because I did not have any time to watch that video today.
Oh,
all
shit.
good.
I watched it. I did too.
So,
I at
Will
least
didn't
preface
actually
it.
watch it.
you all get a good night's rest at the Grey Gate Inn, and you're awakened by a clear and peaceful day in the city of Tongro. You know that such a pleasant day is a rarity for an adventurer. And although things didn't go exactly as planned, you know that the world is back the way it should be now. And with an extra 2,000 gold in your pocket from Ogawa.
Who's keeping track?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's carrying it?
I'll carry it.
No.
Know how slow your stuff.
I don't mind carrying it. I've got that extra thing that I keep like.
What if we just split
In
it
my
up?
stuff.
Well,
Yeah, we
well,
can do that
like,
too.
yeah, we can split it
put
up,
it-
but also like
Just put it.
put it all in one person's
Put it
sheet
in
is
your
what
thing,
more what I
and
meant.
You can just use it.
Okay.
And I'll use it.
No.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep it on Arsenoise.
With an extra 2,000 gold in your pocket, you all begin to step outside through the same oaken doors that you sealed just a day ago. The feeling is somewhat odd to you, but as you step out and the rays of sunshine greet you as opposed to the imminent darkness of the Shadowfell, you see a stray breeze blow through and shift the paper charms hanging from the roof line, and as it does, a single red feather falls from seemingly the heavens.
We pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
You now have a red feather.
Can
Rainbow
I,
wing?
Can I check to see if it's a magical feather?
Sure. Do you have
Are we leveled at this point?
Yes.
After sleeping in the inn?
exactly?
Did
Oh,
we sleep in the inn?
We got long rest?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got long rested.
Long resty boys!
Oh yeah, baby.
That's our long rest song.
Are
I'll
you like
say,
doing identify or something?
101.
No, I was gonna try to just...
Taffy, if you don't mind,
Yeah, I'll give it to the wizard.
and I'll cast Identify on it.
That's how I'm gonna identify it.
I would like to identify it through that guy.
This is
I know a guy.
Phoenix feather, but more importantly, this isn't just a feather that fell off of a phoenix. This is a gift from some otherworldly being and this particular feather, because it was a gift, is imbued with a magical power that allows you to revive someone within an hour after they're falling.
And we don't need 500 gold to do it.
But we have 500 gold now.
Yeah, but now we can just use that instead.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone can die twice.
I will put it in my satchel.
Are you gonna tell us what it does?
Yes,
Okay.
I've told you what it is.
We have a phoenix now.
It is what he said. Yeah, basically. Basically, that's what
I didn't know
it
if
is.
you were trying to be secretive with it or not.
I'll just
So?
say I'll hold on to it until we need it.
Probably best because you have Harry, so if for some reason you need to get him to give it to someone, like in battle.
How do you use
I have
it?
an RC car.
You eat it?
Shove it their nose.
Yeah,
Water.
You
basically.
just tickle their feet with it, and they wake up.
You know mine?
It's just 25.
25.
How many?
What's
Our
funny?
walking feet is 50 feet and hers is 25.
That's how I feel when I walk with Alex, though.
She's
We
got
walk
a double
so freaking
stride,
fast.
basically.
Yeah.
Please slow down.
I mean, that's exactly how it would work out, though, right? She's really tiny, so she's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
D&D 5e.
Burning
Get your
calories
rule
all the
book
time.
today.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Put bells
But
in her shoes.
do,
Sound like a
But
dog.
yeah, really, but
But
yeah.
also, though,
Please do.
please save us.
So the 5 of you are now standing outside of the Grey Gate Inn in Tongro.
Song on TikTok.
I know
It is.
I sent you guys the updated map, but you all have not had a chance to discuss in person what you'd like to do from here. So,
Hey guys,
what would
my
you like
map
to do?
Updated. Look at that. There's new things on it
Whoa,
now.
look at that.
Look,
map.
I got the new download.
Yeah, I downloaded the
New
DLC.
God sent it to me.
Let me look at the map again. Did you?
I'll
send
put it
to
up
me?
for the viewers here.
It doesn't.
Sorry, podcast people, you're out of the loop.
Are you asking me like in
I'll
character?
describe everything that I see.
I don't think
Words.
words. Oh, that's fair.
A river.
We did not meet
There's
him.
a mountain.
I'm like, where the fuck
That's
did this
it.
come from?
There's a
I have
wall.
no idea where it came
We
Did I
met.
steal somebody's present?
We met
accurate.
Ho-Oh.
Yeah, that's not inaccurate.
I was right.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
You can't say.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're in Nabikawa.
You got Pokemon Brilliant Diamond.
You are in Tongro.
Nebraska.
Ho's exclusive to Brilliant Diamond.
I have both of them.
Did we still want to go to Darkwell?
I think that we'd said in the text message is that
Well, did
like
you wanna
we
go to Darkwell?
do want to go to Darkwell, but we feel like
Yes.
it's pressing to go to whatchamacallit.
That.
Greekstone?
We will.
Did we go through
Come
the
back later.
Joriku Forest last time?
No.
That's where
No.
you guys went through
Feywild.
to the Feywild.
Yes.
Okay.
So
that's
that's
why
why
it's
it's
colorful.
Oh, so right now we could go to Darkwell.
Yeah.
Is that what,
Yeah.
what we're
Instead
thinking?
of going through the forest, we could pass
We go over
through
the mountains,
Darkwell.
through the woods.
Right, but it might take a little bit longer for me to handle what's there.
Okay, so should we try to go back through the forest or around the forest?
We could just cross the
I mean, we
mountain.
can go through Darkwell,
Yeah.
but I don't think I can. I don't want to take anything on.
We could cross the mountain
Yeah.
and then just take that road.
Oh wait, no, I'm so
this road
confused. If
down.
we're in
We're in
Tongro
Nabikawa.
right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We're
So you
not-
basically
we're not
went
in
back to
Nabikawa.
where
That's what I
the
was thinking.
adventure started
What
there.
if we went through the Crossbolt
So yeah, that's what I was
Wood?
thinking. We go through the Crossbow Wood.
to that
Yeah.
other place.
Yeah, and then there's what?
Feuerberg.
Feuerborg?
Feuerberg.
Feuerborough.
Feuerborough. We can
Feuerborough.
go there
Yeah, Sam, I
and then
missed
go
Feuerberg.
south past
Feuerberg.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay,
to
let's
say.
do that
I think
then.
it'd be good for us to also like see the wall of Divine too.
Yeah, and there's that city on the wall, Kreshta.
Yeah.
So we could pass all of that on our way to Grixton.
Oh, I don't have a name for this one.
But we gotta go basically down the wall of the Divine.
Yeah, there looks like there's a road there.
So that's
to
gonna be kind of
Brigade.
scary.
Yeah. It looks like you're right. Like going through like Mirrored
We're
Grove
gonna be
and
right
all
on
that.
the border of Zheles the whole time.
Yeah, we've done scarier things.
I'm not afraid of Zheles.
I don't know what that is.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
What are you looking at?
No, well, yeah, but that's a new one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm looking at one of the craters.
Hey,
Oh, it's okay.
Alex.
That was there.
The one down.
Mm-hmm.
South of Zealous? The one by
That's the one that
Kai?
That you. That's what I was
Keeg.
thinking, but I wasn't sure.
Did it make sense
Kimchi.
to
I
you
don't know why I didn't
what,
just say
what
that.
I wrote in the letter? I'm thankful it's a sanctuary.
Yep.
That makes sense.
To let everyone else
so-
explain it, and they go, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Alright, so we're going west from Tongro through Crossbold Wood to Feuerberg. and
Gumdrop
then
Forest.
Flaming.
right?
Don't do it.
Good. We have a plan.
Let's go.
You heard?
Right.
You know the plan?
Nope.
We're going.
Just
we're going
said
west.
I'm
and then
just
down.
making sure everyone heard it because
Yeah.
Okay.
not everybody's paying attention.
West,
I was paying
west, and then
attention.
south.
West and then south.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what Morgan said.
East and then west.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just back.
You do
Back and
that.
forth. Yeah. East and then west.
Cool. You probably still beat us with your 50-foot of
Yeah,
movement.
probably.
Hell yeah, boy.
So, you all set out in the same direction, more or less, that you began your search for Matsuda, entering the woods west of Tongro. And though the terrain has not changed much, it feels somewhat unfamiliar to you. As you travel a day, and then 2 days, you're surprised that you haven't found the Hag's hut, Niju's hut. But you get the sense that it's not because it isn't there anymore.
It doesn't want to be seen.
The hut?
Yeah, she doesn't want us to find it,
Ah.
unlike before where she was like inviting us in.
It's pretty freaking rude.
Yeah. Well, she's got her answers now.
Yeah.
At the end of 2 days' travel, the sun is beginning to get low in the sky when you finally see a break in the tree line. On the other side of this thick wood that you've now crossed through, you see several buildings with thatch roofs, fairly modest structures, and small farmland. With a well at the center of a grouping of structures. You have now arrived in Foyborough.
Is it... what kind of town is it? Like, does it look like just a...
Sound like a bustling town, or does
Yeah,
it sound
does it
like a
seem like-
chill town?
It's not as... I imagine
What's the
it's not
vibe?
as busy
Let's make a perception check.
Yeah, I mean, it's
for
close
me.
to the
Make a
wall.
vibe
Like, is it a
Yeah.
military town?
Make a
Vibe
vibe
check.
Good vibe check.
You failed.
Oh, that's funny. Vibe check. Perception
That's
check.
the most,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
the most
Perception
late
check.
Oh,
20s thing.
I
we've ever
have
done
a
now.
plus 12 to persuasion, by the way.
Holy
Yeah.
crap. Okay, well, I guess I'll actually have you roll for that sometime.
Yeah. No, perception is plus 5, so 8. I rolled a 3.
Oh, Lord. With the sun getting as low as it is, it's hard to tell. Plus, some of these structures are kind of like blocking the way. It definitely doesn't look like a large city. It's smaller.
Okay.
Kind of reminds you a bit of home.
That's what I thought. But
Huh. Does it look... I'm trying to, like, wonder if it looks like dwarf...
What kind of people live here?
Dwarven, elvish buildings, human
With an
buildings.
8, it's
I
hard
can't
to tell.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Would I know? Because I feel like whenever I came to Salvation with the group, I would have had to pass through here-ish. When I originally came from Grixon.
Well, you actually were like on the wall and in Zheles. That was your assignment.
Oh, so we wouldn't.
So you
have,
didn't
we
go
wouldn't have
around.
passed
Yeah,
around.
you wouldn't
Okay.
have passed around here.
Never mind.
But from your experience, you might know this place. Make a history check.
Well, I am okay at that because elephants have good memory. Not that good. Yeah, nope, that's a 6. I couldn't tell that was a 2 or an 8 on the dice. It is
You-
a 2.
You're familiar with a lot of the places surrounding the Wall of the Divine, but specifically, you can't recall ever hearing of this one. You feel as though maybe it's because it's a bit off the beaten path. It might not be as often visited as other places.
I bet they got a really good bed and breakfast here.
Back scratcher? Back scratcher.
What would you all like to do?
Sleep.
Pass through.
Yeah, how long of a travel was it?
Well, it was 2 days. You did rest in between, but it's near the end of the second day of travel.
Are we rested right now? Or are we just gonna, like...
it's at the end.
Like, what time of day
Tuesday.
is it? I
Yeah.
guess is a.
The sun is setting, so
Yeah.
Halfway
Gotta find a place
sheeping.
to sleep.
Yeah, so maybe we could find an inn somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleep on the horse.
Just a
Are we planning
We have Claude.
on...
We don't.
Yeah, we picked them back up at.
Oh, we
Tonga.
did?
Yeah,
Of course we did.
we left them there, and then
Pick 'em up. Are we planning on looking for something to do here to get some money, or are we just passing through?
I wouldn't mind trying to get some money,
think
but
it's
I
just
think
me
we're
and you.
okay.
I think that we need to focus on Grixton.
You think we need to get there?
Yeah, because
brought
I
him
mean,
to
we got
Switchy.
money from
and then we brought them down here.
Osaga?
And we left him while we went
What was
here.
that his name?
Ogawa.
Ogawa.
Yeah, but
Go.
I understand. We just
Gawa.
2,000 gold's not a whole lot, so we don't know how many more towns we're going to be able to stop at.
Then
before
yeah,
we get to
maybe
Grigston.
maybe we can rest tonight and then check like if they have posters anywhere about like quick little side jobs we can pick up, make some quick cash.
Maybe he has some goodwill in them.
Maybe we can wash some cars.
I don't think they
Who's
have a
Will?
goodwill here.
I don't know who Will is.
It's not a big enough town.
Y'all are the worst.
Is it too late to try to see like around the town if there was like
A bulletin board.
yeah, like posters anywhere about
Yeah.
I don't know
Help
how
wanted ads.
Yeah, like a
kitties!
a
Free
job board.
kitties. Stop. We are about to adopt a cat if Alex says there's a kitty poster somewhere.
As you guys venture into
Cheryl's
the
allergic.
town,
What did
there
you
is.
just text us?
I just texted you an image of the town.
Oh, okay. It's cute.
So the kitties.
Is the kitty poster?
Anybody that's watching the stream, you can see that on our board here too. This is what the town looks like.
Oh,
this is
I love
Furbo.
It was a very small town, yeah.
As
Tiny.
As you enter the border of the town, there is one distinct thing that you notice. It's butted up against the forest in such a way that it doesn't look like you're supposed to enter from the forest side. There's really one main path that enters you from like
Stroll into
the other circle. So as you enter, you're kind of like pushing aside some underbrush that hasn't been cut
Walk
in a
out
while.
of the tree line, just like, hello. I'm here now.
You move around the side of a building and like you shake off some leaves that are caught in your hair.
Yeah, it's like
There's like a spider web. One of you walks through. And
everybody's just like,
Down.
this is a town, yes?
but as you
We
do
go that way.
set foot in the what is the town square, you notice several people moving about, and they definitely notice you as well. The general population here appears to be made up of halflings, and they definitely are looking at you in such a way that you get the feeling that they're a bit uneasy.
My 7
It's a lot of halflings. We in
You,
Hobbiton.
Backwards ass.
you see like 4 or 5 halflings and a couple humans.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Sorry.
They look like
They don't say much, and they just kind of go back about their business, but they do glance over at you every once in a while.
All right. Excuse us. Sorry. We'll just keep walking through until we see someone that's kind of nice.
Make an investigation check.
Make a nice check.
I can try to persuade them to
Still a nice
help
person
us.
there. It's yourself.
You can do
You
that.
can.
The lowest I can get is a 13.
Would you say Alex a persuasion?
No,
Sorry, that was
investigation.
investigation. That was, I'm sorry.
Investigation.
Sorry. 19 plus 6, 25.
Persuasion. She just
Okay.
yells out, "Someone nice, come here!"
I'm a nice person! Help me!
You're really convincing.
As you look around, you do find one particular halfling who's unloading crates from a push cart to one of the buildings here. The building itself is sort of it's a round structure with a thatch roof that's like tufted and like splintered in places. It's kind of like falling apart, and the building itself seems to be like bowed, like it's holding more than it should. It's not, of
upstairs
course,
are
but it looks
too much.
like. He's dressed in like pretty modest like workers' clothes, and from the sweat on his brow, it looks like he's been working most of the day and maybe near the end of whatever shift he's on. As you approach him, he kind of turns. He's like,
What can I do you for?
Hi. My name is my name is Osinaway, and myself and my friends here are looking for a comfortable place to stay, maybe for the evening. Maybe if there's any work in town, we might, be able to help out in some kind of way. I'm looking for some coin in kind of that area as well, but sorry, that may be a lot.
Have you ever been to Furbar?
Nope, it's the first time.
Well,
Are we allowed to be here?
We came from that way.
no,
We came from the bushes.
you're more than welcome. It's just not very often that we get anyone that comes our way. You'll be a bit disappointed to know there's not any sort of lodging.
Well, I mean, we're pretty good at sleeping on the ground too, so that might be all right.
We came from that way.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Set up camp.
Well, it's basically like we slept in the woods for like 2 days.
You can
Yeah.
camp in a town.
We can camp right outside of town.
That's just homeless.
20. Dirty
I mean,
20.
Technically.
Forgot that's what we're calling it.
We are
Well,
homeless.
I mean, there's no real reason for you to do something like that.
We're pretty used to it.
I've got a spare bedroom in my place. If you guys wouldn't, he looks at all of you. Might be a tight squeeze, but
We're like really tall.
yeah.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Right? You're an elf, right?
Yeah.
Aren't elves tall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm really tall.
Fey elves are really tall.
Oh, okay.
But like regular elves.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
I
like
thought
Will's
you were
really
a Fey
tall in
elf.
person
They're like-
too.
Yeah.
All of
yeah,
y'all
that would
are
be
tall.
fine. Do you?
I'm short.
I'm a really good
I'm
cook
saying in
from where I'm
person.
from. I brought a lot of the spices,
Oh, you
so
cooking again?
I wouldn't mind cooking dinner for you too, if that may help.
Sure. I usually just pack up a lunch from my place of work,
Oh,
but I'm open to new experiences.
all right.
And the way he says it, you kind of get the vibe that he's not really. He's just saying that.
Oh, so he's Alex.
He's being really nice.
So he's you.
Well,
Okay.
sure,
Okay.
but
Cool with that.
all right.
All
Is
right.
there? So he said he gets like food from work.
Yeah,
Where do you work?
the yellow chestnut. This
What is that?
The yellow chestnut appears.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's the building that he's been unloading crates in front of.
Okay.
Is it a bar?
It's a Kroger's.
Ogre.
It's an eatery, one of the better ones in town. And he kind of glances around, and you.
The only one.
There's a few buildings.
Yeah. All right. That sounds about right.
What do you recommend?
I can believe that.
Well, depends on what sort of coin you got on you, but I really enjoy the grilled mountain meerkat.
Yikes. All right.
I think I would enjoy that too.
What else do you have?
I do not.
Well, if your pocketbooks aren't quite as steep, we've got brown vegetables and strudel.
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 All right.
Yes. All right. I think I'll have the strudel.
Well, I'm.
Does it come with the brown vegetables? Is that what you're saying?
Sorry, I don't.
Was there an
we're not
Oxford
putting
comma
it in
in there?
order. Sorry.
They're browned vegetables. I'm just unloading the.
Do you
Do you
need
need
if you
help?
need any help? While we're just standing here talking to you, we wouldn't mind helping.
they can-
How many crates are left?
Just a few.
I'll
Yeah.
just cast Bigby's hand.
He's been spells burning a hole in
Comes
his
out
pocket.
and just grabs all of them and takes them inside.
Oh,
Inside, or they go inside?
Where should they go?
Inside. Nope, sorry.
just right here with the rest. He's
He
got them
just stacks
stacked up
them up
next
neatly.
to the door.
In order.
Straight
What
all
is
the
the
rest
spell's
of them.
name again?
Bigby's hand.
Bigby's hand.
The reason why I said it earlier like that is on Critical Role. Every time Sam Riegel does, he goes, "Bigby's hand!"
That's funny.
That's what he does every time.
I've never heard of that spell before.
So multiple times in stream, "Bigby's hand!"
That tracks.
Well, thanks. I'm Finric, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
I'm
Fenric.
Taffy. Nice
Taffy?
to meet you.
I'll send away just in case.
And you're Bigby, right?
No.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I must have misheard.
You
My,
tell him his name?
my name is Sonoran. What is your problem? Can you not rush human conversation?
You're an elf.
He's a halfling.
Is this a good time for people to be able to come in?
Yeah, of course. Anytime's a good time. I'm sure they'll be excited to see some new faces.
Great, let's go get dinner.
As you follow Fenric into his place of work, he opens the door, which, funny enough, the door frame and the door itself has a bit of a bulge to it to match the roundness of this building.
Nice.
When he opens it, the door holds its shape, and you begin to realize that the bulging look is like a design choice. It was not. It's not
Does
like
it look like a barrel, basically?
sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hamburger.
It's not struggling structurally.
That's cool.
It is structurally sound.
Cool.
As you duck beneath the door frame just a bit, you enter a much larger space with tables and chairs that are probably going to be just a little too small for you.
Not
It's
for
not
me.
quite like sitting at the kiddie table, but it's somewhere in
Like being at
between.
Taffy's house.
Yeah. Taffy,
like
you feel
home.
right at home.
Yeah. Oh boy, I don't have to swing my feet. My feet reach
It's
the
like
floor.
Sam sitting in those old dining chairs that y'all used to have that were like way too small for him.
Or my tiny kitchen with my RV-sized dishwasher.
Sure enough, as you enter the room, all the different people in there basically turn around and they look at you for a second. They kind of eye you up and down, and then they go back about their food.
Thanks for subscribing for a whole year, Jude.
Jude!
Oh, Jude!
Holy crap!
Oh, yeah, I didn't know you could do that.
Okay.
No,
also,
like
that
This is his 12th
resubbing.
month.
Yeah.
the magic item counter is not working again. It was at 8, and so now it's at 9. We're just saying it out loud. That's the way it's gonna
Yeah, it's at 9.
work. Thank you, Jude.
Thanks, Jude.
I thought you sewed for like
We know.
a year.
I mean, like,
Why-
you probably could.
do that.
You can
we
do
know.
You
that.
can.
That's not what he did.
I mean, that's the equivalent of what he has done over the
yes,
past year.
just over a year.
It's okay to be here now.
So,
You're in your room.
Fenric
You.
turns around. He's like, "Don't mind them. They're just not used to new faces."
how many people are in there? Like 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a human at the bar, a halfling behind the bar, and a halfling who's
Halfling.
basically
A child.
serving food and drinks. Although at this point she's just kind of leaned up against the bar, looking at her nails, not doing much. I'll grab us a table. And he kind of scoots over to one. He pulls one together. He grabs enough chairs, and then he kind of like looks at Cheryl for a second. He grabs 2 and puts them next to each other.
Cheryl sits.
Timidly.
The chair is like.
Make
You're
a
kind of squatting the whole time.
Yeah.
make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
That's 9.
Get rid of that dice.
As you're sitting down, you hear it creak, and then you hear a and as you do, you kind of like right yourself just a bit, and you realize like you are gonna have to be squatting this whole time. You can't put your entire weight on these chairs.
I mean, how tall's the table? Cheryl might just sit on the floor.
Hold him up with Big B's hand.
I don't know how long it lasts.
Yeah, Cheryl's gonna like stand back up and like scooch the chairs away and just sit on the floor when he's not looking, so as to not like offend him.
Yeah.
That like you put these chairs here, but I'm just gonna sit on the floor.
As you're as you're trying to like figure out your situation, the waitress walks up. She says, "Hi there, I'm Ella. What can I get for you?"
We heard that was it the meerkat?
Mountain lion.
Mountain lion. Meerkat something.
It was a meerkat.
Meerkat.
No,
Definitely
it was a
false.
meerkat.
Oh, was it?
Meerkat.
Ha! Ha!
I thought there was a mountain
Ah.
lion thing.
What?
Mountain meerkat is what it was.
Oh.
Is it's one of our most popular dishes.
Yeah, I'll have one of those.
Okay. That will be 6 silver pieces.
She has all the money.
Yeah. That's true.
You do all the math too.
No, that's fine.
D&D Beyond does it for us.
D&D Beyond does it for me.
Not if you don't have the gold in silver pieces. You have to convert it to silver
up.
and then.
Sam. Shut your fucking face, Sam.
Just saying.
Or you
it's
could
a
just
flaw
round
to
up
keep
and leave
going.
Ella a nice tip.
Yeah. Do that.
All right. What does everybody else want? Can we
Scrooge
order all together?
McDuck.
Sure.
Yeah,
The one-
I'll
The
have,
same?
strudel and a cup of tea.
All right. The strudel is 3 silver pieces, and the tea is 2.
Doing
Oh, I'll have the same.
Okay.
I'll have the meerkat or whatever.
Just take away 5
6.
gold. Becca.
5 gold.
That's way too much.
Isn't it 10 silver to a gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're each like
Getting
you're-
under 10.
Oh,
like
do you-
15 silver worth of food.
Yeah.
3 gold would be about right.
I was like,
I was
well,
rounding
hold
up
up. Let
from
me ask
five.
the.
You were
I
saying
wanna be
as if
here's
we
3 gold,
each
and
had
she's
10
like,
silver, but like
it's
we're
not.
silver.
Is there anything else other than meerkat or strudel?
Yes, there's Pingu Crispies.
What are Pingu Crispies?
Sorry, I most that come in here are regulars.
What's Pingu?
A Pingu is it's sort of like a dog.
A what?
A doll.
It's
It's a what?
it's not a pet.
It's not a pet. Okay.
It's
Are dogs pets at all?
It's like a dingo.
Dingo
Yeah.
ate your baby.
But it's a dingo.
Pingu. Sam, a dingo.
That was a stretch.
Even worse, you got it wrong. Kind of
Actually, I meant to say it was pingo, and I flipped up the.
Go. Thing wrong.
Okay.
Dingo.
It's untamed. It's a bit more closely related to a wolf.
I will have one of those.
All right.
Plates.
Those as well are 3 gold pieces. Typically,
3 gold pieces.
sorry, 3 silver pieces. I put GP on here by accident.
Hold up.
That's why.
Wait a
That's
minute.
like a shirt.
Okay.
It's 45.
I will. And I will have some tea as well.
Do you know what a pingo
Okay.
sounds like?
What are you all
Cars
drinking?
over there.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Had
Taffy,
tea.
what are you
We already
drinking?
had tea.
Oh, you
I'll
have
take
tea
the
too.
exact same
thing.
I'm having tea as well. Water.
So I
me.
think it's a silver
Hot
for the
Coke.
tea.
It's hot tea,
A
you
two,
know that,
1 or
right?
2 silver.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
We just have Pepsi.
Meat.
Sorry.
Hot tea with meat. Yeah,
Meat?
that sounds fine.
All right. If you say so.
Hot vegan.
Yeah, that's what she's about to eat.
Sounds gross.
Just
I, as Becca, eat that pretty
yeah.
regularly, so I'm fine with this.
I'll have
know
hot
what
tea
they
with anything.
I know
so
this sounds fine to me. Okay.
Let the woman live, you guys.
I took it as like a Sarnorn like tea purist thing.
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
Yeah,
No.
That's what
It
I
is,
took
yeah,
that as.
but-
Very
Also-
British of him.
Whatever.
What's
Okay.
Vegan meat.
I'll give her 4 gold.
Well, thank you.
And
like a steak
will
dinner with-
will this cover his as well? I forgot his name.
Philodren?
Philip.
Bobble-
Fenric.
Pebbles.
Finric.
Oh, like
Philodendron.
Fenric.
He doesn't work
Fenric.
here.
I was like philodendron. Isn't that a plant?
It is,
Fenric.
yes.
He's the wolf.
His
That
name
you're
is
eating.
What is his
Oh
actual
my god.
name?
It is Fenric.
Finric.
The pingu.
No one
Fenric-
believes you when you speak.
I know,
No one
but I'm-
believes
I
you.
told
The,
just
the
confuse
commotion
everybody.
kind of like spirals out of control a little bit, and Fenric kind of leans over to Ella. He's like, "It's all right. Just bring back what they've ordered, and if there's anything else, we'll figure it out then." And she
Yeah, I get
kind of
4
like
gold.
An ancient-
moves off and begins
Forcing the
getting
boys to
together.
eat some.
You hear her call out your order to the kitchen in the back, which is met with a, "All right."
We're really annoying these people going through this town.
Yeah, man.
Making
Screw
us
us
regret our
I
decisions.
have a feeling the chef always says it like that.
Make an insight check.
Okay. You have to know these kinds of things, you know, when you're in high society.
Oh my gosh.
Where is it?
Yes.
Nice. 8.
Have to know these things in your high.
You wouldn't know that I failed. Shut up.
The chef seems like an ass.
What?
The chef seems like he might be kind of an ass.
That's
Oh my
definitely
gosh.
unsanitary.
The chef
Not
is,
what you want cooking your food.
the chef is rude here.
Sarnorin reveals his health inspector badge.
Yes, that's exactly what
Whole time.
I'll have
It's
the
all been an
ratatouille.
elaborate
doing it in
ruse.
every town.
I've been closing places down left and right.
Like, what is it? Phoebe on Friends.
Yes, Phoebe.
You guys are boyfriend. She's like, shut him down. Shut him down.
So as Ella and the chef kind of figure their thing out, Fenric leans into you guys. He says, so I appreciate the help. What is it that, what sort of business do you have in town?
Well, actually, we don't really have anything in town.
We're just passing through.
Yeah, we're just trying to get to somewhere else.
We're traveling.
I see.
Cheryl starts uncontrollably giggling.
Oh, I'm laughing.
Yes, that would be hilarious.
We're just passing through.
Well, I don't mean to pry. I'm just, again, I'm curious.
No prying at all. No,
We're on our way to
Traveling.
Crixton.
Strange strangers in a strange land.
Make a persuasion check. He'll kind of latch onto the Grixton.
A lonely loner on a lonely road.
Persuasion, you said?
Yes.
That is a 27.
Very nice.
He says, you know what? I'm ADD. Let me focus on this person.
I just figured you were gonna give away.
Says,
Yeah, that's why I was laughing at. We're just like, we're passing through. Cut you off.
you're going to Grixton?
What?
Yeah, our friend here, he's from there, and
It's the truth.
have some business.
Have you been
Sure.
there recently?
If Cheryl could like kick her,
Am I not supposed to be saying this?
Cheryl wouldn't want you to. He wouldn't have conveyed
Okay.
that in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
But he just doesn't want to like. He's kind of known as a Grimston traitor. You know what I mean?
Ah.
So it's like.
So
So he's
Cheryl,
like.
I'm
didn't
gonna
think of that
have
at
you
all.
make a deception
He's like
check,
slamming the table.
because you're
It's
basically
really
trying to
good.
like quiet her before she says it.
Well, no. She can say it, but I'm just gonna be like.
Oh yeah, don't.
Yeah, like upon hearing that, I'd be like, maybe don't say it.
Why?
I know we
why
got
do you
pardoned,
ask?
but also not
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
knows that.
I don't think anyone.
Yeah.
Actually.
We blew
Even-
it up before anything was finished.
Well,
Even word is-
Alex said we would have, but yeah.
Well, we also blew the tower up.
Even word has reached my ears that the war's not going well.
At the meeting, which happened after
agree.
the tower. blew
Somebody
up.
here?
It's probably waiter.
It is.
To the door.
Or I would say
Sweet.
they rang the doorbell.
This
Thanks, guys.
this interruption is sponsored by Waiter.
Not sponsored at all. Please sponsor us.
And puppers.
Actually, Waiter don't sponsor us. I think you guys need the money more than we do.
Ooh.
Yikes!
Shade thrown and shade deserved.
Sorry, guys.
Got him!
That's a little inside south U.S.
Cheers
South-
to yourself and Alex.
Not disclosing where we're from. That-
South.
It's a regional food delivery service
yeah, there you go. That's the one.
in our region, which may or may not be
Disclosed
south.
Where we live many times.
Speaking of food delivery,
yeah.
Gets here.
as the conversation is happening, your food is basically being delivered. As she does it, Ella's like, okay, so you had this and
And the Pingu.
the Pingu chips, right? Okay. It takes her a moment. Are you okay?
Is that
No?
a real no?
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Did it spill?
Yeah.
So you're physically okay, like you're not. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
She's fine. For everyone listening on the podcast, she is okay.
The podcast. Wait, what's wrong with that lady in the background? Oh!
She
Kathy
spilled
did
some.
not
Working.
die.
She left to get some food, and now
She
she's
spilled some
okay.
drink.
A root beer was dropped.
Ruined
It's all.
my root
It's
beer.
all okay. It's all good.
I never think about how
Everyone at
good
home,
this
pour
is.
one out
place
for that
now.
root beer.
Pour a root beer out for that
the
root
root
beer,
beer.
and then also pour another root beer out for your root beer. Oh no! What have we done?
I would totally be like skipping the 5 seconds right now on all
Yeah.
of our sounds.
Yeah, probably.
No, screw you guys.
And then I stab him right in the head. And
Combat over.
It
Oh,
takes
you missed it.
it
Wow,
takes
we're
Ella a
loving
moment,
guys.
but she does eventually get the plates set out right. Based on everything, you get the sense that she's not used to serving this many customers at a time.
How's the strudel?
Are you asking
I'm
me?
eating it.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
Tell me what it tastes like, Alex.
It's good.
how is the
It's-
strudel that I'm eating?
It's very very much homemade. It doesn't feel like it was made in a batch. It tastes like this strudel was made because you ordered it.
Is there weird, strange meat in it?
Meat strudel.
How? I mean, what's
strange to you?
what's strange to you? Yeah.
Any meat in strudel at all?
Yeah, it's almost like a meat strudel. It's like, it sounds gross.
There is no meat in the strudel now.
Thank God.
Strudel.
Allegedly.
Maybe I don't understand what strudel is.
Bagel strudels.
You're just saying random words.
What is happening to Sam tonight? He's in the giggliest mood.
Israel, strudies.
What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Strudel.
You're having a stroke.
I know what you're trying to say, but I can't
What
think of it now.
Do this.
It's fine.
You only did one arm.
No,
You even did like the jazz pose.
They're like and then you have
pastry
the.
strudel.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm
everyone.
saying? That was the most undescriptive thing I said.
But I know exactly.
Yeah, we know.
What is happening with you people?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Something's
You know
wrong
the
with Sam
Pillsbury.
tonight.
You know
It's
the
Sam.
Pillsbury when he's
Toaster
put
strudel?
there. Toaster strudel.
Is that what you're trying to talk about?
Pastry strudel. We couldn't think of it.
The Sams are on the same
We're on the same
destructive wavelength.
wave.
A really, really low frequency right now.
Oh, for sure.
She
Did
comes
not get there.
Okay, so
with half a root beer in a glass.
She salvaged what she could off the floor.
Hey,
She just
that's
kind of like slurped it up and then spit it into a cup.
straw.
Go in.
Paper towels and just ringed it.
it was a glass bottle, and as I was opening it, it slipped and hit like this in the cap. And then it was like mostly bubbles, but there was a little bit of root beer at the bottom of the jar. So yeah, that's what
All right.
happened.
Toaster strudel.
Nothing here has happened. Don't worry.
Yeah,
You missed
We figured out the
nothing.
name for toaster.
Yeah.
I was just laughing because we both knew what we were
I
talking
know, but
about.
I was like, pastry strudel.
Go.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Alex is cutting all this anyway. It doesn't matter.
Sure. Yeah. Let's give this work to editing, Alex. Jeez.
We're just keeping it all in one lump for you. So you just gotta cut this one thing
I
out.
appreciate
Good luck,
it.
future Alex.
So why should
Yeah.
we not go to Grixton?
Yeah, what's happening?
Even word has even reached my ears that the war's not going so well.
Yeah, no, that makes
yeah, no,
sense.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah,
War's
that makes
not bad.
sense.
What do you mean
Yeah,
by
war's
not
not
going
very
well?
good.
Well, I've heard that in specific, Zheles has breached the wall. They've attacked.
Where have they attacked?
Who have they attacked?
In Grixton, I've heard at least 2 of the islands have fallen victim.
Yes. Where did you hear it was Zheles?
Did we know that?
Well, there's a bit of a. You see, he's kind of like hesitant to say. There's been a bit more military presence in the area than.
Around here?
Yeah.
What military?
What do you think?
The sun touched, and we welcome the protection. Some feel as though maybe
They
we're just
protect me
not
too
used
much.
to having others in our home.
That makes sense.
They
I
stay
can
with
see
you.
that.
No, I mean
Like in your area.
the town.
Yeah.
Literal Nazis.
Who's Nazis?
If this is too difficult of a conversation to have in public, we're more than fine with having it later.
We can kill you for it.
No, it's all right. I don't know why I'm so nervous to speak about it. I just something I'm not used to.
All I was thinking was one of us being like, don't worry, we're not spies.
That's pretty much what I do anytime somebody talks about drugs. Don't worry, I'm not a cop. Why would you say that, Becca? I don't know.
Now
It's just
I'm
a reaction.
suspicious. Yeah.
Speaking
Stop
quite
having
openly, a lot of the people that live here, they live here because they're solitary folks.
Yeah.
We enjoy being a bit disconnected from the world.
I want to insight that. I
It
don't,
really
like, what does he
turns out
mean
some
by
great
that?
strudel.
Like, are they solitary because they just like introverts, or are they solitary because they like shady? Nat 20. I should be using this dice the whole time.
They're like shitty, he said.
Agent Orange will never let you down.
You get the sense that they enjoy like the small town life, and a lot of what this military or nearby military presence has brought is some trade and commerce, and of course, like some of the news even has like kind of gotten into their like little tight knit circle. It's causing them a level of worry that they prefer not to have.
They just chill people. And this is harsh and they're mellow.
Basically.
That.
How's your food?
Delicious.
Absolutely delicious.
How's the tea taste?
What is the pingo like? Pingu.
Pingo.
It's
Dingu.
Pingu.
it's how you might imagine, very like
Is it more
thinly,
dainty?
very thinly,
Backstrap.
very thin strips of like fish. Actually, it tastes very light,
It's like bacon?
and the outside is crispy, but the inside is like sort of tender, flaky.
Oh, so it's like
Flaky.
fried.
Leathery flaky crust.
Oh, it's good. Yes.
Mulberry flaky crust.
Flaky. Crispy flake.
Real cream.
All right. Well, this is absolutely delicious. Thank you for the recommendation.
How long
Of
have
course.
the soldiers been around here?
Oh, it's well, they finished construction on the military camp no more than 4 months ago.
That's what's on
Where's
the map,
military
right?
Camp?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
town
just
didn't
west
have
of
a name.
here. No more than quarter day's travel.
And it's all
That's good
sun-touched
for
there?
us to avoid, though.
I'm sorry.
It's all sun-touched there?
We're pardoned.
Mostly, I've seen recently we've had some other visitors,
I'm not planning on going there, but we don't have to avoid it.
but they all seem to be allied with the Sun-Touched.
Do you have...
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's that
They
way. We're not
said-
going to go
Are there any
that
troops
way.
from
We're gonna go
Zheles
down.
that have spilled over?
But like, did we get
From Zheles? Not here. No. I hope not.
How close are we to the...
We're not super close.
You're maybe a day and a half travel to get to the wall itself.
I can do whatever.
So no actual trouble from Zheles itself?
Essentially what we have.
None that I've seen, and I hope not to
Oh,
see
no,
any.
I don't mean to alarm. I'm just...
Is he quiets down for a second? Is that the nature of your business?
What's that?
Are you here to help in the war?
Oh, no. Not at all. We're on our way down to Brixton.
The war?
Do you fuck with the wolves?
No, I don't fuck.
No, I mean, no, we're headed down to Grixton. And then, I mean, then there's, yes, the war is terribly bad, but there's a lot more that's happening, in all kinds of places. Lots of craters popping up, or I guess not really popping up, I guess they're just being removed.
Craters?
The world just
Yeah.
sucks, man. I mean, you know that everything.
War? He told us about
Craters? Craters? No.
No,
He didn't say anything about
you
craters.
know
Yes,
you
yeah.
know that there's wars here and there. There's people digging for resources and tearing up the earth.
making
But
craters,
he told us they were being attacked.
holes in the.
He's trying to make it sound like it's a
That's what
quarry
he was talking about.
craters, like people
Yes.
are mining.
Oh, well, Grixton.
yeah.
He was talking about the craters.
with shovels.
Cheryl's trying to be like the craters are like
Nothing
mining stuff.
supernatural or weird in any
Yeah,
way.
he's trying not to.
Deceiver.
Yeah,
Make a deception
yeah,
check.
he's trying not to stress this dude out.
Meanwhile, Taffy and I are over here spilling all the truth, and we're like, what's wrong with you guys?
He's aiding me. He said,
Okay.
"Do I make an advantage for that?"
How are you aiding him?
I was miming like them digging with shovels,
He's
making
sitting on the
quarry.
side of him like this.
You can do it with advantage.
I mean, I don't know if I need it. It was a pretty average roll. It was-
Yikes.
the other one was better. It's 11. I
The other one was better.
have a plus
He's-
1.
You see his
Let me
So
talk.
glad y'all are doing it.
Why aren't you?
Receiving.
Jump in
never-
anytime, talkie boy.
Here's the thing. I talk, nothing happens, and then somebody says something.
This person started talking.
No, listen.
And then someone else said something else.
I start saying something, somebody says something else, and then Alex, I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Because somebody jumps in, and then Alex is like, roll a deception. And I'm like,
How's it feel, man?
You're just too good at it in real person that it doesn't come off as deception whenever you talk.
I mean, basically, you're not saying anything that's
Play
a
a
lie.
better character, Sam.
no, I know. But like, somebody hops in, like
Yeah.
Becca just like interjects, or Sam interjects, and I'm like, let me lie.
Interjection.
Well, because you start talking about Kratos, and she's like, "What Kratos?" I'm like,
Talk about interjection.
Let me just downplay that really
know what that's
big.
It's not from
He-
anything. That's from me.
So in response to what you said, his brow furrows a bit, and you see him kind of shake it off like he's just choosing to ignore it.
Nothing weird about that.
Don't think anything about Kratos.
He says out loud, yeah.
Yes, I do.
At the very least, I'd hope your staying here leaves you with a good opinion of our town, and
So far, yeah.
The Americans-
I don't
Is
think our
Stand up
opinion.
Visibly feeling threatened right now.
I don't think our opinion matters much.
make an
Can I-
insight check.
Yeah, I was like, can I get a read on that?
Yeah.
It does. Don't mess with my hat. You mess with it.
Oh God.
8 again.
I could charm him.
Why? That brings up more alarms.
Nah, he's fine.
Well, I'm sorry. Why are you trying to charm me right now?
Just to make him feel better, and then worse when he's like, why the fuck did they charm me? Like, I felt really good about them for about a minute, now I feel way worse.
Hey,
I have a totally off base question. I
just
really
wrecked the
like
world
to
with this
cook.
crater.
Is there a place that we can buy food for like whenever we travel? We're really low on like
Rations?
just the ability to be able to travel. And
Like cookable food, not cooked.
yeah, not cooked food.
Probably in the back.
Yeah, like
I'm
could
sure
we do
we
that
could
here?
sell you some of our stores.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
I don't see why not. We
They have
don't
food here.
we don't get many adventurers, but we have been keeping more on stockpile for the
I just guess that on
the average soldier that's wanders through after a day of work.
Yeah.
And as he's saying this, there's actually 2 Sun-Touch soldiers that walk through the door, have a seat at one of the tables, again, somewhat cautiously. They're kind of chatting amongst each other, and you see Ella go to service their table.
It's a bunch of halflings, and all these big ass tall people are terrified of the halflings. All of us are like, we don't want to spook you. I just want to sit here. I just want
I'm
some
gonna kind of
food.
turn away from this untouched a little bit.
I'm just eating strudel.
Yeah, I'm just drinking my tea and eating my meat. I said it.
Once,
I didn't mean to, but I
Stand
did.
by it.
I said I can't take it back. It's on the
Once-
podcast.
it's on
once-
the internet.
Once Ella's done with them, I'll have her grab up some of the,
really
the
appreciate
food
that.
stores. How much do you need?
I don't know. How much do you think?
Enough
we
to get
get?
down to Gregston.
So
Or the next town
That
along the
still
way.
doesn't
I'm
Or
not
the next
very
time.
well traveled. How long?
Oh, I don't.
How
I've
many
traveled,
days?
right? So I would know.
Yeah, you would
2
know.
days just to heal?
I have a couple
right?
days. We're looking at to get
'Cause
to the
we
next
have
town.
They have other cities for us.
Yeah, to the next town, it would take.
Old fast.
Well, it depends. Either Ulfast or Crestia.
I don't want to stop at Crestia.
That's Crestia.
No.
Oh,
It's
crusty
on
ass.
the wall for.
We die.
Ulfast would be like 3.5, 4 days.
That's what I said.
Roughly 3.5, 4 days.
All right. 4 days rations
This is our PR
roundabout.
agent, please speak through.
PR agent.
I'll double our normal amount. I've come to learn that you folks tend to eat a bit more than we do. It makes sense you're about double the size. Well, safe for
Speaking
you.
of, can I get another tea. Speaking of
He doesn't
being
work
big.
here.
He doesn't work here.
Who's this then?
I mean, yeah, he works here, but he's not the waiter.
Oh, this is that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Ella?
I thought we were talking to the
Ella,
barkeep.
she just finished with the other table, and she kind of walks over.
Can I get another tea? What?
You must know these things, right? You work here.
He kind of
They have
tells
tea here. I've had it before.
he tells her to grab
I
some
don't have
rations. She conveys to you that more or less what they could offer to you are an assortment of vegetables, some
Berries.
bread, and
Berries. That's
some salted meat that would
Perfect.
hold well enough.
Let's do it, baby.
We'll take the lot with a cup of tea.
We'll take the lot.
She mentions for enough to feed all 5 of you for about 4 days, it would be 5 gold pieces worth.
All right.
That's it?
Dude,
I'll
that's
send
what
away.
our dinner cost.
Pay the lady.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's not
All right.
cooked. I mean,
All right.
just raw materials.
All right.
Give us
Schmeat.
6.
6.
And
Oh, she gives you 6.
Ren is our,
Oh,
Ren is
she
our,
tips her gold piece.
Give her
PD
6. That's what she said.
department.
Give her
persuasion.
Give us 6.
You were saying
Got
give
plus
us
signs on both.
6.
Give
I'm
us
like,
6.
I'm pretty good at
Oh.
persuasion now.
What, Becca? You just skated over that.
You guys are the co-captains of public relations for this team.
And you both
You
speak
and me,
thieves'
baby.
cant, so
I'll
y'all
do
can
the
just
lying.
do it.
I'll do the
The true thing.
perception.
the truth thing.
True thing.
I'll do the persuasion.
I'll do the persuadings.
Yeah.
You couldn't think of the P word? Persephone. Persuade. It's exactly what you just said.
Persuasion.
As you all
Penis.
finish off your as you all finish off your food, and Ella brings a couple of lunch, like small boxes, basically,
Yes.
with
Pepperonis.
Little
It's like this tiny little, like igloo.
yes, they're like
lunch
little
pails.
individual
cheese and
Lunchables.
Is it like bento boxes with the thing tied around the top?
Basically, yeah.
Child charcuterie boards.
So she brings that to your table. She says, I hope you enjoy your stay, and I guess let me know if you need anything else.
We really
Fenric, I'll see you around.
Thank
And she leaves. You see her actually hurry back off towards the kitchen. She grabs a couple of dishes and brings them to the Sun Touched.
She got tables, man. She's working.
Gotta get that tip.
Working.
Fenric says, "Well, if you're ready, we can head back to my place. It's not far."
He goes upstairs.
He falls asleep in the chair.
He just pulls out a blanket.
It's just a regular sized pair of pants that he pulls over
He has
himself.
a
hoodie.
neck pillow
Size
in his
pair of
hoodie.
pants.
Yeah. It's not far from here.
That's too good.
Alex got in on a joke for once.
He did.
You all follow him out of the golden or the yellow chestnut
Too closely.
and begin.
The tea makes me feel weird.
Dude, it's. What'd you say?
You don't want to know?
You begin moving back towards the outskirts of town.
You gonna mug us?
Yeah, this guy's gonna mug us.
As you come up on a small 2-story building, you see a structure that's actually raised off the ground on wooden stilts. In the back left quarter, is a small door. It appears to be maybe like a shed of some sort, maybe for like tools or belongings. But there is a staircase that winds up to the second floor, which seems to be the main structure. Again, with a thatch roof and pretty modest look to it. He says, just be careful going up the stairs. Maybe just one at a time.
Yeah, Cheryl's gonna like very.
That's a
Maybe
really
you
good
stay down
idea.
here tonight.
Yeah.
Sneaking out.
That's a shed.
Is
I'll
this
sleep with
building
Claude.
bulging?
Look something.
Is this building bulging too?
It is not.
Go upstairs. You just can't go down.
Also, we now have a 5 in the chat thanks to Jude.
Thank you for the 5, Jude. Very
In
nice.
the chat. No, I didn't.
As each of you make your way up one by one, who's going first?
Cheryl's going last.
I'll go first.
Arsenaway, you have no problem getting up the stairs. You are careful.
The
not
stairs
to,
are easy.
But as you
She takes them like 5 at a time.
as you reach the top, you have a bit of a better vantage, and you can actually see against the night sky a faint wisp of smoke coming from what you believe is probably the military outpost. You also see a couple more soldiers making their way in, accompanied by a type of soldier that you're pretty familiar with. One of the Sojit soldiers,
Oh.
That's what we think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we think.
clad in their very ornate armor. It make an insight check for me.
Who, her?
So,
Wait, inside this dude's house?
Well, at the
No.
top of the stairs.
Oh.
quick question.
She's looking like
Looking out at this-
18.
as you see them walking up upon the town, the two Suntouch seem to be talking specifically with the Sojit soldier, and it seems like maybe they're kind of like showing him the ropes, like maybe it's his first day in at the military outpost, or maybe he's traveling through, and they're like pointing out like one of the establishments, and yeah.
This place has good pangu.
Quick question. So did the
Pangu.
people in this town tell us of the
What'd you
military
call
post?
Instead of pangu.
And they told us where it was?
Yes.
And it's the thing on the left.
Did
of
you
the
point that
map?
out?
Yes.
Okay. Is it, and it's a sun-touched
Tell you
outpost,
guys
or is
that
it
when y'all
just
get
a-
upstairs.
Suntouched. Yeah.
I'm not
So
going
then
to
why
yell
is
it
there
out. Be
a
like, hey,
There's a guy.
Taffy would know it's
hey, I'm spying on the
likely
soldiers.
because of the alliance that you just helped form.
So by the time we hit the landing on the stairs, can we still see them?
Yeah, they're not walking directly next to you, but they're walking into town, and this
Does
house
he
is
look
not
like
far
a
off the
high-ranking
street.
Sojit or like not a traditional soldier? Not necessarily.
No, but I mean, like, it is
Oh.
Say again. I'm
Is he
sorry.
wearing garb that would be different from like a regular foot soldier? Or does he look high rank? Does he look like he's a weird division?
He looks like one of the palace guards.
Okay.
He's dressed that way, at least.
Okay. And that's the only Sojit we've seen since we left.
Yep.
Okay.
The rest of you slowly and cautiously make your way up the stairs, and as you cross again through the small door, the threshold, not only do you have to duck under, but you have to kind of bend your arms together a bit, except for you, Taffy, of course.
Yes. I can fit.
Fenric walks in and he says, "Shayna, I'm home. I have guests. They'll be using the spare bedroom tonight. I hope you don't mind."
Hi.
You see a halfling woman poke her
Looks
head
out
from
and
around
sees an
the
elephant.
corner. She says,
You have dinner.
We make him sound like a monster.
Sorry.
I'm actually not that much taller than you.
she pokes her head around. She says, "Hi. I hope. Did he tell you it's going to be a tight squeeze?"
He did. That's all right. We just, we're used to sleeping outside, so this is actually really nice for us to not have to sleep outside.
All right.
So they had like a little like landing at the top. Was it like a porch with like?
It wraps
Kinda
around
stuff?
like half of the
Okay.
building.
Okay. Just curious.
Fenric shows you to the room, which is about the average size of any small inn that you've been in. Typically would have slept maybe two of you. But if you're smart about how you arrange yourselves on the floor, you can sleep all five. He says, like I said, it's pretty small, but hopefully you can make do. Just didn't want to leave you out in the cold at night.
We appreciate you.
By the way, I hope you don't mind me mentioning it. You think maybe we could be compensated a little for your staying here?
I was gonna offer it. Yeah.
Jeez, dude. Yeah, you'd have to be so forward.
Sorry, we don't. It's not polite to talk about money. Let's talk to our PR agent.
Yeah. How much?
It's
are
tacky
you
to
thinking?
talk about funding.
And he kind of stutters a bit.
Sorry, but he said no.
Maybe three gold pieces.
I was
thinking
thinking
five.
a gold a person. So how about 5?
That would be wonderful. Yeah.
Make it
Great.
20.
Thank you.
we
Thank
need
you.
a new treasurer.
You've been very helpful today. I appreciate the help.
I
with the
didn't do
boxes
20.
too.
Get out
We
of
came
here.
here to make money, and we've only spent money so far. So
You have to spend money to
Thank you
make
for
money.
letting us
that's
stay
true.
in your
That's
house.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Of course,
We really appreciate this.
I'll leave you to your things. Let me or Shayna know if you need anything else.
Sure.
Thanks.
You.
Right over here. Just
Right.
good night. And he closes the door.
All of us
Okay.
are standing together.
It is
real
quite a
close.
tight squeeze,
In a
but
closet.
It's all good. We'll make do.
If we like do the thing that like kids do at camp, where like every person like lays down on each person's
Oh,
stomach,
yeah.
then all of us have like a pillow basically.
I call Cheryl.
I was
all
gonna say
call
Cheryl's gonna go head out for a little bit, sit on the
We
porch
sleep on him like
for like
Totoro.
30 minutes and work on the thing that I wanted to work on. With
Okay.
The thing that
That thing that I was gonna
what the
do.
thing? The thing and
Well,
thing?
sneaky.
The thing.
It's not like secretive, but like
Do you have to
you guys
fix
wouldn't be
that?
there, so no. I mean,
You gotta go poop again.
Yeah.
Annual poop.
You got me.
Cheryl didn't poop this entire trip here. Just saying.
It was
about to
the
be a
last
bad
time he went to a small town. You know, that's all it is.
Oh,
It's
it
the small
was.
towns. You gotta poop.
It
was.
brings it out of
Yep.
Cheryl.
Becca waits till she's kidnapped.
Back away. So what?
Wait, wait till she's kidnapped. Thank God! I've having to poop for so long.
Let me go.
Is there anything any of the rest of you would like to do before getting some rest?
I would like to meditate at some point,
Okay.
but I think that
I have nothing else I want to do.
Okay.
it's like I was gonna talk to Rin too about my meditation.
Okay.
You just happened to joke about it, and I was like, oh shit.
Do you want to meditate first and then talk, or
No, I just
figuring out like
Nah,
when
I'm
to
gonna tell
roll?
him first.
Okay.
Hey, so I didn't know if it might be helpful to let you know. So I'm going to do that now. That you suck. That I have been really meditating and focusing on how you are doing, and what I had told you a while back whenever we were in Sojit about my goddess Oham. So I just wanted to let you know that I am still thinking of you. Sorry, that's
Praying
weird.
for you.
It is weird.
Yeah. I just want to let you know because, I didn't want you to think that maybe you were forgotten about or that something else was more pressing. That's all.
Thanks.
Yeah. You're welcome. I don't know if it helps, but like whenever I see her, she's like taking action to help you, which I don't know what that means.
I'd be careful if I were you.
Be careful of what? Her? I don't think she's gonna hurt me at all.
That's not what I was talking about.
What are you talking about then?
I made a deal with someone who's not necessarily the best person, and you trying to get me out of it might put you in the way of fire.
I don't think I have necessarily tried to get you out of it. Just made her aware that this is happening, and I think that maybe they have actually like a history from the frustration and anger that I picked up on. It wouldn't surprise me at all if if this is a push in a direction, because this is pretty unjust. She doesn't really do a good job of being all right with that.
Well, thanks. I mean,
I didn't know if that would make you uncomfortable, but I wanted to tell you.
I'm more worried for you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
You think really I could get hurt?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think so. I have gotten hurt before, but I don't necessarily believe in the boogeyman.
Sorry, guys. I really tried to hold
Into
that
the
one
other
Right
mic,
at the
too.
mic.
Right? Oh, it's
Unplugged.
This mic is just for picking up Morgan's burps.
Yeah. The burp mic.
The burp mic.
The burp track.
Oh, excuse me. I have to get up and burp.
Releasing on SoundCloud later this year.
Record every burp.
Actually,
I'm sorry, I got y'all way off track.
That
I
would be
didn't
a great
mean to do
idea to
that. I'm
have a year of our ridiculousness on SoundCloud.
That would be really funny. Okay, sorry, continue.
Anyway, thanks. That's all. Bye.
So you're praying to her?
Yes, in a way. With her, it's less of like a prayer, more of like, I mean, I think they're all very similar. It's very difficult, but I think they're all so similar in a certain way. But like with her, it's not like a, hey, I hope that, you do this kind of thing. It's more like a, I'm doing this, and if you're involved, that'd be really cool. Oh, sometimes you are. That's great. Sometimes you can't. That's fine too. And it's kind of like an enlightenment kind of process. I don't know if I'm doing a good job of explaining it. Let me know.
So she answers you? Your request?
Most of the time. I don't really come with requests. Like,
I was about to say it doesn't come with a manual. I was like,
it also doesn't come with a manual. I don't know. I don't really ask. Like, I think that maybe I don't ask enough of her. That's on me to figure out how to like ask her of things. I've always thought that maybe I should figure things out myself, and as I've gotten better and better and better at being a leader in some kind of way, then I've tried really hard to ask for more help. So I think if maybe she wants me to ask more, I'm not doing a good job of it, because I really don't ask that much. But yeah, for the most part, I see her and I don't talk that much, but I know she's a talker.
Just be careful.
Alright. I don't know. So far, nothing has happened during the...
That you know of.
Well, I was like, to me, during a
All of a sudden,
meditation.
Arsenoi's third eye is now black.
It burns! So that's all. I just wanted to tell him about that.
Okay. So you're doing a meditation now?
Meditation.
And meditating on what specifically? Oh, interesting topic.
Yes, that's it. Thank you. Kind of like what I was trying to meditate on last time, but also I just want to know more about the broker
Okay.
this time. But like if it's from like, like her perspective or her point of view kind of thing, that's cool.
Make a religion check.
Make a religion check. It's not good. It's really bad. Yeah, it's a 10.
That's like the third bad religion check in a row.
Getting better. You tried rolling the real dice that you have.
Let's just see what it would be.
Mom said.
Watch this. Fucking. Yep, it's 14. That would have been a 20.
You feel like maybe you're a bit distracted from your conversation with Ren. Regardless of what you said, maybe a bit of worry has seeped into your mind, and it makes it hard for you to focus on your connection. Unfortunately, you're not able to
Worry towards me or towards him?
worry about the broker in general for both of you.
Okay. That's
He seems worried about himself, and he's now voiced his concern for you, being adamant about helping him. And while you're in your mind, you know everything is mind over matter, especially whenever you can see that thing.
Yeah.
But it's the unseen danger maybe that unsettles you.
All right. Just go for it.
just pour all the dice out.
Do it, Sam.
Unwrap that burrito, boy.
Come
I got
on,
a
just
burrito
keep
bowl.
going.
We're already here,
God.
so.
Doing it so slowly.
It's like watching someone unwrap a Christmas present and try not to tear the paper.
Yes, exactly.
Michael.
Mike, yes, Mike. Folds his napkins after he uses them.
As you all fall asleep, in your haphazard arrangements, we'll say, Cheryl, you're able to finish what you're doing and come back in and bed down.
While he's out there, can he also commune with Osiris?
Sure, by all means.
Hey, Osiris. So, it's been a while. This is why usually I'm just like, these are the questions I would ask Alex.
No, go for it.
I know we're heading into some rough territory soon. But I was wondering if you had any guidance or knowledge on who's creating these craters out there, and if it's in any way related to the broker.
And this is your. What mechanically are you doing?
Commune. So first question is, does he know who's causing the craters? Do they have, or is it the broker? I guess, like either way.
God damn it!
Damn.
Sorry, I wasn't trying.
I know.
And then depending on the answer from the second one, can we expect any more missions from the broker?
Answer from the first. If he knows who's creating the craters, is no. He does not know who's creating the craters. Maybe it's the broker. And as far as expecting,
well, not necessarily the broker,
tasks.
but I guess, like, does the broker have anything to gain from this? Is the broker, if he knows if the broker's, like, I guess, involved in it in any way? Not necessarily if he's the one behind it, but maybe even if he's benefiting.
he'll still say, I mean,
Maybe.
it's yes or no, so maybe.
Yeah.
But I'll say that, you're able, based on the response and the context of what you're asking, it has to do with, he's not sure if the broker's involved, but the broker always has something to gain in every situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess Cheryl's just wondering if we're going to experience an increased number of missions.
For your third question, if you can expect to see more missions,
I guess
the answer is
usual.
yes.
Well, then usual. Like we've only experienced 2 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Cheryl knows of. So,
Mm-hmm.
but Osiris is kind of being like,
Probably.
Yeah, chaos is where this dude likes to be. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Cheryl will go to bed.
Okay. As you all find rest in the humble abode of Finric and Shayna, you do sleep quite well, and you're glad not to be out in the elements as you have been the night before.
Mosquitoes, man.
But one of you dreams a particularly weird dream.
Who is
I need everyone except for Sarnorin to leave the room.
Yeah, boy.
Dang it!
Having weird visions, boy.
Too bad Ren didn't snuggle with
God.
Sarnorin. So too bad Ren didn't snuggle with Sarnorin. He might have been awoken by those dreams.
Okay. Good luck.
Go eat your burrito out of here.
You hold
this gate is down.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna fall.
Just close the thing too on your way out. Breaking everything.
Please don't crush my backpack. Later. Okay.
Hello across the table.
Hello.
As you
boy.
fall into sleep, the darkness of your eyelids is overtaken by a familiar scene. Make a history check to see if you can recognize this place.
27.
Oh yeah. Before it even comes into full focus, you know for sure that this place is the study of Arbane, the significant other of the Mist Queen and Mist Keep. And as soon as you realize this, you swing around and you see him standing there, looking back at you, crazed white hair and a pair of goggles across his brow. Can you hear me? Feel free to say anything.
Yes, I think.
Good. Okay. It's working.
Where are we? What is happening?
Well, you're asleep.
Yes, I was. I am.
Still are. Still are.
I am.
Don't be alarmed. This is
Oh my god. Am I astrally projecting?
No, I'm doing that. But we
You're
don't have,
astrally
we don't have a lot of time
okay, all right.
to explain.
Yeah, sorry.
I've been waiting for an opportune moment to contact you, and I wanted to make sure I understood everything I could. I've made a discovery.
Oh?
I want to be as honest as possible with you. It has to do with Mistkeep and our relationship with Vitnica, the place where you're from. What with all the mist being gone, I've delved my research back into books of all things, and I've come across a rather interesting tome. It speaks of the schism between our peoples.
The what?
The division when we separated. At one point, supposedly, we were all one people in Mistkeep. This was our home way down the line, long time ago. Not even something you could ask your grandparents about.
Wow.
So, more or less,
I'm like you.
and that somewhat explains the gift, right? I think. But more importantly, this may explain your blend of the gift.
What does that mean?
There's no easy way to say this. So I'll just say it. The people of Vitnica were forced out of Mistkeep. They left a scar in our home because they chose to follow someone who was very uniquely gifted. Someone very much like another Mistkeep elf that you might know.
I see.
You see, his gift was born not of love and emotion, but fueled by greed. And, well, he was able to not only summon the souls of those who'd passed on, but to harness their energy.
You don't say.
Some believe this to be a great advancement in matters of the arcane. I know at surface value I might have myself. But as I read on, I realize it's much darker. And I hope you'll forgive me. I put the tome away. I don't even want to tempt myself.
I see.
But I felt it necessary for you to know. Based on your experiences and where you're from, you might want to be careful with your gift. I'm sorry. I know it's a lot to take all at once.
Am I in danger?
Maybe?
Are the people I'm with in danger because of me?
I don't think this is something that you can do accidentally.
I see.
When I say be careful, I mean be mindful of yourself. And what you're pursuing. It comes from a good place, but I know how these intentions can be twisted. And I don't want that for you or for anyone, really.
Ah, yes. Well, I see now. Therein lies the issue.
Have you had much success using the gift
You know,
since leaving?
I thought for a second that it was only available in Mistkeep, but I've tried it a few times since, and with some luck, if not, albeit a bit disturbing results, but yes, I think I can do this.
Disturbing how?
Just memories I don't care to relive. Or maybe that don't actually exist. I'm not sure which of the two, but... Or I guess that's a question for you. Would I have understood my sun vision as a scream I had heard? Like, am I remembering this? Or is this just
you had
like
distinctly known that you never heard him scream in
okay.
that way.
Yeah, my son. I keep seeing my son, but he's screaming just so loud. And it's the only thing you can hear, and it's just consuming the whole vision the entire time. And then, nothing.
I'm sorry, that sounds horrible. And fascinating all at the same time.
It, yeah, that's about sums it up, I guess. But you don't have to worry. I don't intend to do anything that would ever jeopardize my chance, because I know I'm only going to get one, to bring back my family. Well, so...
Just make sure that there's not a... Don't allow your desires to twist your good heart. I know you have one.
I appreciate your endorsement. I feel it waning sometimes. These are dark days.
They are indeed.
It was good of you to reach out. I unironically feel a strange kindred to you now. So...
We are related in some form, I'm sure, down the line.
True. Well, do feel free to contact me in the future, and if I figure out how to do it, I may have questions. Is that permissible?
He glances over at a strange contraption. Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. 20.
You see it's sort of like what do you call those things that like basically spin vials?
Oh, centrifuge?
Yeah, it's like a centrifuge, but it rotates like in all directions, like it's like a spherical centrifuge.
That's awesome.
And inside of it is a small vial of blood that has drained quite far down.
I see.
Well, this may be the last time we're able to do this. And I apologize for that. I just felt this was very important information.
It was. I appreciate the contact, but I doubt it'll be our last.
I certainly hope not.
What should I do now?
Well, I can end the spell.
I mean, no, not to hang up. I mean, with this knowledge, what would you have the last surviving person of the schism do? How do I start? Is there a way I can begin honing this gift?
Continue to try and reach out. Discern what these screams are coming from. Ignoring them is not going to make them stop. You'd only be deafening yourself to what's already happening. Or what has happened. I'm not sure.
Well, it's odd because the first time I tried, it was just a memory. So are you suggesting that what I've experienced since is new?
Did you tell him that it was a sound that you'd never heard?
Yeah.
Yeah. By all accounts, doesn't sound like something from the past. Perhaps you're hearing him in the place that he is now, and I mean no ill by suggesting that, but as a scientist...
Punished for my sins, no less, I'm sure. But...
I doubt that very much. The world can be a cruel place. But perhaps you have the tools to fix this. Just... I guess my point in all this is to be careful in which tools become available to you.
Indeed.
I'm sure there are several ways to go about achieving your goal, but I would say using the energy of a soul would not be one I would advise.
That is excellent advice. I hear you. I will be careful. I will be vigilant. I will not let the last of my people be scarred.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. And he looks over at the contraption again, and you see it's beginning to wear down.
That's it.
It seems like our time is up. I will find another way to reach you if need be.
I'll send you a missive with where you can reach me.
Sweet dreams. And you see the vision go back to black as everything sort of dissolves away into mist.
Wow.
Are you texting them to let them know come back? Or no? I am.
Yeah. Did we do it at the same time?
Yeah, samesies. Yeah, man.
Oof.
Ooh, big oof.
That's a pretty big. You know.
There's a lot to make sense of there.
Wow. Yeah, I'm still processing.
Mm-hmm.
Buffering.
I'm sure you'll have some ideas after you and Sarnorn both have some time to.
Yeah,
think
we have
on
to
it.
chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
The power of the dark side.
Basically, I mean, more or less.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I love a little decision engine here.
Yeah. I really like the connection that's kind of brewing up between Vidnica and Mistkeep as well.
Yeah. Some things to think about.
Lots of deep lore.
That's why you should watch every episode, folks. You'll know what happens. I don't think they're coming back, man.
Yeah, I don't think they're coming back.
They got
well,
us
guys,
all on Do Not
I guess this is the end.
This is the end of the episode. We're going to call it early night, you know?
I'm going to, call them.
Thanksgiving and all that. Your wife was telling me all the wonderful food she made throughout the day, and I have to admit, it smelled amazing when I walked in here this evening.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know she's been hard at work all day. Yeah, I texted y'all. Come on. It's okay.
Tell Morgan I said to come back.
It's been a whole minute, though.
Oh my god.
We've been eagerly awaiting your return.
You texted us 1 minute ago. I was literally sitting with my phone like this.
Mm-hmm.
And
sorry.
the screen went to black and you called me. And I was like, what the hell? I'm watching it. It's cold in here.
Secrets.
Cigarettes.
Secret cigarettes.
Yeah.
Secret cigarettes.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, bitch, what happened to you?
He had a scary dream.
Had a spooky dream.
Not only did he wet the
Nightmare.
bed, but he
We'll have
wet
to watch
all of
the
our
VOD.
bed because we're all sleeping next
It's
to
all
each
the
other.
same bed.
Yes?
Update. I killed it on the brown butter pecan bars.
Oh, I bet you did.
They're so good.
Yeah, she has to make another one. Who knows if she'll kill it on that one?
I have enough to make.
So, you all continue to rest through the night. And although several of you have a weird crick in your neck the following morning. You all awake, well rested.
Hello, Eames. Brits,
What would you like to do?
we don't know that he had a dream.
No.
Oh, I mean,
I want to ask him about it, but I don't know that it exists, so I can't do that.
we all had dreams.
We all have dreams.
It's a flower.
Did
Also,
we
there's a
see-
giant curly mustache drawn on Ren's face.
Then I would like to
Still.
just get up and get ready to
I painted it.
get out. Because I think we established that there isn't really any work to be done.
Oh, there's work to be
We did it.
Yeah. But we
Yes,
didn't make
yeah.
any money.
Stuff. So are
As-
we gonna go mess with the military base?
No.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of the way. I
Let's
mean,
blow
like
it
it's
up. You got
close,
any
so
more of
not
that
really.
time,
But
No.
You got
Tabby took it
20
from me.
Arcana check?
Not
Wait.
natural.
Taffy took what?
That's really good.
You took
though.
my dynamite.
I'm a
Yeah.
wizard.
You're a wizard, Barry.
I say we just
Can you hear me?
He kind of looks
head
like
on.
As all of you begin to stir and move about the small room, like shuffling between one another, gathering your things, the door swings open and Fenric is there. He says, good morning.
Morning.
We have a part.
I'm about to head out for work, but just wanted to see how you all were doing. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah,
It was wonderful.
I think we slept all right.
Thank you.
Good. Well, Shayna will be here to see you off if you're not.
about to leave.
I think, yeah.
Oh, well, that's great. Perfect timing then. I'll walk you out myself.
We really appreciate this.
Of course. Again, didn't want you to sleep with your heads in the dirt, and I'll be honest, there's a bit of coin in it for me too, so
Should ask for a bath.
happy to help.
Prestidigitation you.
Thank you.
Is there anything kind of fancy in the room?
Put the Febreze cube on you.
Very modest.
Please.
Nothing fancy. I mean, there was like
It's just a little.
an end table, maybe with like
As,
some bits and bobbles, but
as we
not.
go to like leave the room, I'll prestidigitation it and clean it up.
As all of you step out, Taffy throws her hands forward, and you see the sheets of the one bed, the dust that's on the floor, and anything that's like a little bit out of place, like
It's
maybe the end
clean.
table had a
Taffy's
drawer
cleaning
open.
service. That's a thing we
It-
should do
it-
for you.
Whooshes across the room, and everything is put
should
back
be a
in
great
order.
Yes.
And Fenric says, "Thanks for that. That's a neat trick.
As I do that, you see sparkles.
You could make a business out of that one."
Yeah, it's called Taffy's cleaning service.
That'll be the 5 gold we paid you last night.
TCS, baby.
TCS.
Rate us on
I'm
Yelp.
gonna minor illusion a business card and just flash it to him.
Ye old yell.
Oh wow, that's quite official. Nice. I'm sure you get
A business card.
I'm sure you get plenty of business outside of.
You're really
Goes-
making this cannon
goes to
right
grab
now.
it.
He's having-
Minor
Oh,
gold.
it's a.
You know where to find me.
Penis on it.
I don't.
Just call and I'll be there.
Major illusion. None of that.
I don't know what calling means. TCS. TCS. TCS.
Find someone with sending that knows me.
Yes. Yeah, do that.
So
Learn sending.
he walks you out of his house, and as you kind of scan the area,
Say
just
goodbye to
instinctively, you notice there are no sun touched. Seems like maybe every once in a while, some of them come into town just to scope it out after a long day's work. What all would you like to do from here? Fenric is
Map
left.
is still up, by the way.
Map?
The map.
Of the building, the places.
The
Yeah.
town that we're in.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, sure.
Well, I was just letting you know it was up.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's not full screen.
I know that, but
Okay.
anytime you leave it up, I like to tell you. And
Oh, I appreciate that. This
Are
is more-
we
this is more
looking
relevant than
for,
the other
like,
thing, so
a
I'm just gonna
job
leave it up.
posting or anything?
No,
I think
there's
that
nothing
we've
here.
like.
There's
Yeah, let's
here
just.
yet.
We're heading to the next town. This town's too small for.
Let's blow
Count
the
that
popsicle
shit.
stand
Let's get the hell out of this
with
town.
our 5 days worth of meat.
With plot. It said.
One of you, any of you, but just one of you, make a perception check for me.
That's not
All right, wait. I got a
No,
plus
it's
8. I
not
got
you.
good
The meat's
perception.
gone.
Yeah, if it's smell based, I've got advantage, but I'm assuming it's not.
Smell based. Wait.
Make a meat check.
Ooh, 19.
So let me do
Okay.
it.
Could have been a 10.
Should have been a negative
11.
1.
As you say farewell to Finric, you notice in particular that a couple of sacks and crates next to a nearby building have been disturbed and rummaged through, and you distinctly remember that they weren't that way the night before.
Fender, what building is that over there?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm too far away.
Oh, we're by ourselves.
Catch
Yeah.
up with Fendrick.
I'm gonna mage hand over the bags and rummage through them.
Okay. So
You
you
don't notice this, though. She knows.
that's
Oh,
true.
That's true.
You catch up with
I would
Finric,
have done that.
and you ask him, what's going on with all that. He's like, I'm not sure. Someone else's stuff.
But does someone live there, or is that another
Finric, do you roll
business?
people?
Oh, that business there is it's a home business. Small pub. It's run out of
pub.
it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Establishment.
And again, thank you.
Small.
Small pub. All right. We are heading to the
Is that
small
a
pub.
startup or something?
I'm gonna go back to
The boys.
yeah. I'm gonna go back to my people. I sprinted over there, sprinted back.
Got
Y'all
it.
took
got
a couple
it.
steps.
Want to see me do it again?
That is new. That looks like somebody rummaged through that stuff, and maybe we should go see if anyone needs any help. Are you all okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with that.
Why would we care?
That sounds distinctly like someone else's business.
For once, I'm going to have to
What do
agree
you
with
mean
Sarnorn
someone
on that
rummaged
one.
through some bags?
Those all.
Small town problems.
Throw that plot hook in it.
Wow, you guys are. Taffy, you want to come with me?
Sure.
All right, goodbye.
I'm gonna go ask him.
See
to
you in
go
Gregson.
walk over there.
Yeah, wait a second. We're about to go beat up some soldiers.
No.
We're about to go stab some soldiers.
You know what? We're about to make 2,000 gold. Y'all go fucking stab some soldiers. I don't care what you do.
Yeah, this whole town doesn't have 2,000 gold.
That's true.
I will take this moment to say, never feel like you have to investigate every plot hook.
Oh, we feel like that.
But that's just a
I
thing.
totally want to investigate this plot hook.
Okay,
I do not
just making
know
sure.
why all of you guys have been a bad influence on Cheryl.
I'm cool. to
Past
just
Cheryl
go
would have
about
said
it.
yes.
Why is it a bad influence to want to stay on
If we saw somebody going
Don't
through
you
their shit,
remember
then
that
Cheryl would be
we're
like, yeah,
trying
sure,
to
but
get
it's like,
somewhere
okay,
to
maybe they did that.
islands?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
box on the
I'm
back
cool
of
to
a
just
pub.
leave it, but
What
if
if they
you really
got
wanna
more
look at it,
apples
I'll
out
go
of
with
it?
So you want to go see what it is?
It
Let's
real,
go.
I don't know. I have a suspicious feeling about that.
I'm gonna disguise
but
self
that is how
into
Cheryl
somebody else.
You know we have places to.
Come on.
Okay.
Let's go.
What?
go to
Like
the pub,
it,
then.
Come on,
okay,
let's go.
does it look like
Hold on.
that? I'm just so confused. I mean, all right, yeah, if it
Discover
looks like a
that rats
squirrel
ate
got
all the
into it,
bags.
sure. I won't.
it definitely looked like it was not rummaged through with care.
We also did roll the perception check, so we're obviously not
Yeah,
like
what
in character. We're
box?
obviously not concerned
Yeah.
about this.
Come on.
That's
let's
why
go
we're
look at your
playing
box. Let's go look at your box.
I'm
So
going to go
that
look at these
Grayson
boxes. I'm
is
going to go talk to the
disappearing.
person that owns this home business. I don't know what a home business is, but I'm doing it.
It's like home video.
It's like a business
Blockbuster.
that they also live in.
This house.
Yes.
But this is
Okay.
not a pub
This isn't, yeah.
yet.
Yet.
I mean, it is and it isn't.
The bro bar. David, please make up.
As you approach, you see a small wooden sign hanging over the door. It has been haphazardly sort of drawn on there.
The belongings.
Please stop asking about the rubbish belongings. I do that whenever I take my Ambien.
The sign says Bruise Brothers.
Bruise Brothers?
Yeah.
Bruise Brothers.
Like B-R-E-W-S?
BREWS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have
I thought you meant
sunglasses on?
fighting.
No, it's just like a sign above the door.
Sunglasses and like the hat.
But make
like
an
Einstein,
investigation check as you get close to the.
I got this one.
Get out of here.
I think I have the highest plus investigation.
do
Non-natural 20.
Okay. It definitely looks
definitely have
like
the highest.
this was gone through in a hurry. And whenever you look inside of the crates and the sack next to it, you see some half-eaten food, some broken belongings.
Raccoons.
Or someone got really
Or
Damn pig.
penguins.
fast food.
Did I get it right that time?
No.
Pangos.
Pangoos.
Pangoos. These pangoos again.
Them damn pangoos, they can get all them food out there.
These
We're gonna
darn
have to
friends
call
of mine.
Okay,
Come
all right.
on,
Before we
damn
go
pangoos.
in,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
tell
stuck in
everybody, be like,
accent.
all right.
I'm a different person. Let's do this.
I've been watching too much Seinfeld too. I'm not meaning to sound like this.
What's going on with your boxes?
What is happening?
I looked outside and the boxes don't look right.
Oh my god.
It was so bad.
Go on.
All right, so I can't stop it. Oh, I'm going.
We just bust in.
Can't over here. Paul Kramer. Okay. Something is wrong with this area. I'm just saying that maybe people need help.
People need help all the time.
What is happening to
We're
you
trying.
all?
Grixton is disappearing.
Cheryl's
We're
walking
worried
in.
about a box.
Cheryl
I don't wanna go in
Cheryl has
anymore.
walked in. Cheryl
I
has
don't want to
opened the
go in
door.
anymore.
Too damn late. That's too damn
I'm gonna grab
bad.
his tail.
That's too damn bad.
That is
punch you.
stuck. that is way too personal. I'm not grabbing your tail.
And a very attractive lady have walked in.
Okay.
I am very
Begrudgingly walk behind everyone
Are you calling our Sinoi attractive or are you attractive, lady?
with a beard.
As you open the door, you see a halfling, sort of like tidying up around what is a haphazard storefront. What is obviously a living room has now been converted into a small bar. There's like high tables to stand at, and
Very free town of them.
he turns around. He's like, "Can I help you?"
It's $10 to sit on the floor.
I'm sorry. We couldn't help but notice that it looked like maybe somebody had gotten into your stores outside.
The stores.
Someone ate all your shit.
And we were wondering if there's any help that you might need.
Oh my
with
god,
that.
where's Clot?
Oh my god.
He's with us. I said we got.
Did he eat all the stuff?
He turns.
Like in cloth beard.
He turns. He says, "Confer, did you forget to bring the food in?" I did.
Is the pink?
I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
He says, he looks back at you. It's the damn goblins.
Oh, wrong.
The goblin.
There's a job.
They've been a problem for a while now. Anytime we leave any sort of perishable or valuable outside, they just see fit to take it for themselves.
They stay in the forest, or?
Mostly. If I'm being honest, it's been a bit more frequent in the last couple months, but
Sounds like you guys
Do you want
got
them
it
dead?
all figured out.
Why do you think that?
I've already forgotten.
Wait, what did you say?
He said it like a girl, like 'cause he's an attractive woman.
why do I think it's been more frequent? Hell if I know. Perhaps with the war effort, there's less military presence. I don't know. There's a new military base just down the road, and
you
it
saying-
hasn't seemed to stop them.
There used to be more military here.
Not here, but
Do you think that the military base has agitated them?
oh, that's a good idea. Maybe.
Good idea.
Starts writing it down.
Ooh, military base equals agitation.
We now notice the red string wall that's got all these things.
Yeah.
They haven't
Charlie
attacked
Day.
anyone. They just come in, take what they want, and they leave.
Do
They
take
never
anything
bother
more than
anyone.
Food.
They usually come in the night.
The nightman cometh.
All right. Okay. Sorry, we just wanted to let you all know.
Yeah, sure.
Something we noticed.
Can I offer
yeah.
you a drink? I know it's pretty early in the morning, but
Sure.
No, we're good.
Oh.
Actually,
Well,
sorry.
we're actually headed out.
I'm good. It's
Sorry.
fine.
She's 12 anyway.
I am 57.
he kind of looks at you and he says, "Don't let the peer pressure get to you."
I mean,
Can I
if
have
you
a
can have
drink?
one to go.
I mean, if she can
of
have
course.
one for the road,
I'm gonna
otherwise we're
toss
leaving
it
her.
right
You got a go cup or something.
No, I'm just gonna-
Do you have a sippy cup?
I do happen to have some mug souvenir mugs. If you want to take it on the road
Oh,
with you, it'd be
bloody
really
hell.
easy to
How
just
much gold?
Every fucking building we walk into.
a gold for the mug And 5 silver pieces for the brew.
I'll just take the brew.
In your hands.
Oh my god! Sam just
He just didn't see the first bite. He took a bite and just went.
He says, very well. He pours the ale into the mug and hands it over. He says, I'll just need that back.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna toss it back.
Make a con save.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna
You have to put her on clot.
11.
Okay.
have to carry Taffy out of here.
You kind of like belch
isn't hard.
loudly, but you're able to keep it all down.
Great.
It is.
Oh, it's such a bad feeling.
It is not the worst ale that you've ever had.
Yeah.
But you can tell that these guys have
I've
not
hit
been
the
at it for
eject
long.
button.
Yeah, no.
Big rally,
5
baby.
silver.
All right. Thank you very much. This will go a long way in replenishing that stolen supplies, Confer. Sorry.
That sucks. That sounds like a problem.
At least you
Sorry about that.
got a solution.
But we're leaving.
So
Goodbye.
Sorry about the problem.
Sorry. Just want to make you
How
aware.
many gold to silver?
10.
10. 10. 10.
Sounds like I got it taken care of.
Well, yeah, it's
Okay,
10,
bye.
10 silver to 1.
We're out.
Like a dad on a road trip. Come on. Everybody pee. Let's go.
Oh God! The clap.
Where would you guys like to
Father's
go
done that way too
and
much.
Yeah.
do what now?
2 claps.
Leave. And I'm covering Arsenaway's eyes.
I turned my third eye. I can still see you, motherfucker.
I'd poke it. You're dead.
Billow smoke into it.
Where y'all headed?
I think we're headed to
Yeah,
the
we're
place.
headed out.
Another city.
Which city? I need to know.
Not the one on the wall, but the one.
Not Sestia.
Allfast.
Allfast.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Is Sestia the right one?
Old fast.
Cestia. Crestia.
Yeah,
Crestia.
Allspice?
Sestia
Yeah.
is
Crusty.
correct.
the crusty crab.
Cresty
Sestia
Cray!
is his like financial advisor. So I keep saying Sestia instead of Crestia. Crestia.
For
Crestia.
you and
Crestia.
me.
For you and me.
Very well. So you begin to travel towards Allfast.
The crusty crab pizza.
Distinctly during your first day of travel, you notice that the temperature is quite warm.
What did you say? What's
The temperature is quite warm.
Oh, as we get close
It
to
changes.
Zheles.
It changes about 10 degrees warmer
I mean, we're
over the
going
course
south.
of your day.
It feels pretty good. It feels like home. I
Yeah,
love the heat.
to you it would. It is a bit of a dry heat here, and as you
about the me?
Does
it feel like home too?
to you? Because we're
Yeah.
Or does it feel like it's hotter?
You're an
What about me?
you're a dusty ass elephant.
He does yes, Elvin. Usually he does.
I'm like, what about?
Yeah.
I do that too.
Y'all both
Y'all do.
It's
You
the
literally
names.
both do that. It's the Sam thing.
Do we see a lot of like
Nature versus
soldiers
nurture.
on the road?
Nature versus nurture.
You pass a couple of small groups of soldiers moving up the road and towards you, but none overtake you from the direction of the military camp.
All right.
You do bed down for the night, and in the following morning, as light crests over the mountains in the distance, you see another tall structure
Are we
to the west.
near Mirrored Grove?
You're right at the
The intersection.
yeah.
The H.
The inn of the divine.
No, not quite there.
Okay.
After a day's travel, you're just like at the start of the trees
H
for
of
the
the T?
mired grove.
Oh, the
Got
H
it.
of the T. Yeah.
You see in the westward direction what appears to be a gray line, and it doesn't take long to hazard a guess that it's the wall. And the fact that it's even visible at this distance reminds you just how tall it is. You haven't seen it
How
since
far away are we?
Salvation, a lot of you.
How far away are we? Miles or like?
From the wall, it would be at least a half day's travel, maybe more.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
You can definitely see it from
That's
where you are.
far.
Proof
Yeah.
that the
That's
Earth is
huge.
flat.
Like I said, it looks like basically
like
a
from here
gray
to
line,
Texas.
but you can see
It's
it.
like the
Say it.
Attack on Titan wall.
Water and
Yeah.
carbonated.
It's like being
So
able
the
to
Earth is
see
flat.
Houston from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, where are you going?
Oh
with
my god.
Where you? Wait, the fear it's in us.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
we're going.
We are
Just
not
take
the
a
same.
little bit of this and a little bit of that.
No, true flat Earth theory.
So, would it be like being able to see Houston
Truth is at
from
the
here?
top, and we're down here.
No.
We all
No, because you're not driving in a car.
Right.
It's all the lies.
You could from here you could probably walk to New Iberia in a day.
Oh, okay.
Well,
It's
yeah.
fine. We've said that.
Anyway,
Yeah, no,
Water
yeah.
is
To
flat.
for here to New Iberia, especially the way that I walk.
Well,
That's
so
just
it would be
far,
like
and I walk
seeing
real
New
slow.
Iberia from here.
yeah,
Got it. Okay.
exactly.
They were talking about walking to New Iberia, so I said yeah.
That's
I was to put in a railroad terms.
I was trying to
Don't
figure
walk to
out
New Iberia if you're ever
relative
in this area.
distance. Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
fine. It's really
Jesus
fine.
Christ.
It's fine.
Sorry for asking questions.
Um,
Threw
Why are
everything
you asking
off.
questions?
you continue for another day's travel, and quite soon you see what appears to be a larger structure attached to that gray line. You hazard a guess that this might be Crestia. Although it's on the horizon, you don't quite get there before nightfall. And during your third day's travel, you reach a fork in the road. One leading towards the wall and one continuing the direction you've been walking.
Is it like
Tell
baked
you
into
the
Towards the
wall?
wall.
It's
Crestia,
like baked into the wall.
make a history
We're
check.
not going towards the wall.
No, that's what I said.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
you said continue towards the
So
wall,
I
and I
said-
was like,
I said not continuing
no,
towards the wall.
no.
You do that.
The rest of us go.
8.
Because you're so far away, it's hard to see for yourself. But what you've heard is that yes, Crestia is known as the city on the wall.
Question. Would I recognize this from the stories as to where Valafar is from? Like, he says he came from a small coven of people. Was that in Zheles or was that outside
It was in
Zheles?
Zheles.
Okay.
Would have been Enzelis.
Okay.
They're like,
I was wondering if the Mired Grove is where they were hiding, and if we were walking literally right on them.
no, they're
All I can
they're like
hear is the little.
They're
They're
inside
nomads.
Zheles. Okay.
Yep.
As you cast your gaze in the opposite direction, and you do look into the Mired Grove, just out of that subtle curiosity, you see that the line of trees is very similar in look to the crossbold wood. But as you look a bit further in, you see almost a deterioration, a swamp-like nature to this grove in particular.
Look like the bog that we were in Salvation. Like
Nothing
swamp
nearly
like?
that dark, but it is a swamp more or less.
Similar
the further
terrain.
you get into it.
Is there
It's getting spooky over here.
something else emanating from it? Beyond just swampiness, is there like an aura?
Make either an investigation or an Arcana check.
Invest Arcana.
Invest
in
in
Arcana.
Arcana coin. 23.
Yeah.
Arcana,
Yeah. No, investigation.
investigation.
Don't make it so.
As you look and inspect, you kind of approach the tree line a bit, and the change in atmosphere is not subtle at all. It's very palpable. As you breach the tree line just a touch, you feel the temperature begin to drop again, and you feel the moisture return to the air. Whether or not it's magical in nature, you're not sure. But this place definitely holds back a lot of the heat from Zheles, and you gather that for whatever reason, this line, this tree line, is
Kind of the
the
demarcation.
threshold.
Yeah. Everyone, stay out of the woods while we're walking.
Can I try to speak to a tree on
It's,
the edge of the woods?
There's a darkness here.
It's darkness.
You can
You don't feel it.
make a nature check.
Look around.
I can see something, but I didn't know if.
There's danger here. I'm not saying it's malevolent, but it might
You get nothing.
Dang, every time.
Every time. I had that one good time, and now I got all cocky. I think I can talk to all the fucking trees.
It's at the point where we're like, did she ever talk to that first tree?
By the way, I still have wings
Yeah.
outside of the Feywild.
Yeah, that has not
Oh.
changed.
Yeah, they're still here.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Can you,
important.
can you
Achievement
hide
unlocked.
them
That is
at all?
important to
Like,
know.
like
Forgot
are
to
they
tell
like
that.
mine? Like to where they like come out? Like
No,
if
they're
you want,
part
or
of
do you
me.
always? You're
I-
always
Do they
winged.
fold or do they like?
I have fairy
Flap?
wings.
Yeah.
How big
How do
are
you
they?
sleep with them?
They're big
little.
enough to fly.
Yeah, but
She has a
they're-
fly speed.
Are they like
Mechanically.
butterfly-looking wings? How
Uh,
do the fairy wings look?
They're
Like the Walmart
lacy and
fairy
they're
wings,
sparkly.
but like nicer.
But they're like little fairy wings, like.
What
Like
happens
the Fairy
when you like
King.
rest or like sit down?
Like the Halloween
George
costume
Seven-
fairy
Seven
wings,
Deadly
but
Sins.
like
Yeah, they fold down flat.
They're like
That's
fairy
what-
actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot to mention that.
That's cool.
I still have them.
Nice.
Neither of us brought that up after we got
yeah.
out of the
I
Feywild.
didn't forget that you had them. I just forgot that they might
Yeah.
not
Phoenix feather in
realize.
his nose and flaps his ears real hard.
Maybe so.
Buddy, I can
Dumbo.
just cast fly on you.
Well, Dumbo has a feather, and then that's how he flies. Oh,
So you all are
Just cast
But
fly.
Sarnor's
continuing
like,
towards
yeah, we're going towards
While he has the-
all fast.
Yeah, while he just has the feather on and he starts flapping his things and be like,
how it works.
You continue
Secretly cast fly on you.
back southward for the rest of the third day, and on the fourth day, around the time you wake up, you actually see a large merchant's cart being driven by two Suntouch soldiers. They sort of nod to you on the road. Somebody give me a perception check.
I got this.
no, you don't.
Damn. Okay.
No, what the hell?
Who is, I think maybe yours is the best perception.
I think yours is higher, but I can roll mine. I'll do it. 20 not natural.
Nice.
30-20, baby.
You notice
30-20.
You notice that these Suntouched, up to this point, just about every Suntouched that you've met has been very rigid and devout in their beliefs and even their uniform. These Suntouched are sort of slouching. Their uniform is not particularly well kept. One of them has a cape that's torn and a bit tarnished. Just strikes you as a bit odd.
Like it looks like they've been through some shit, or could they possibly be disguising themselves?
Make an insight check.
19.
Doesn't look like they've been through anything in particular. They look rather comfortable. And while it's possible they're disguising themselves, it doesn't appear like they aren't Suntouch soldiers, just based on your intuition.
So it looks like they've just been through some shit, maybe?
Mm-mm. It just looks like they don't care as much as your typical Suntouched.
Not
Maybe
really
they're
sure
like
what to do with that
new
information.
initiates or something.
Yeah.
Or they've been at it so long,
Yeah.
have been away from like the cushy job of
Maybe
palace
so.
duty.
Well, because they've been guarding the wall, probably.
Yeah.
They're coming up
Mhm.
the path, like from Grixton.
That
the
direction.
whole fact?
Yeah.
They're going north.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Probably going to Krestia.
probably.
Or the base that we were at.
Or the base that we were just at.
I think we should try to fight something.
I'm not interested in fighting them. We just got pardoned from the Suntouch.
Cheryl just puts his hands
Somebody
in front of
wants
your
to
eyes
run
like
around.
in.
Yeah. If I had darkness,
the
I would
nose in
cast it
front
on
of
just
your
you.
The nose.
Preparing
Your
fireball.
trunk. Starts yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'll just let them pass, but I'll keep a mental note of that. and
Got it.
They have a
see if,
merchant's cart?
Yeah, well,
Wait till I get
it's
meteor
it's
storm.
more or less like a. Doesn't look like they're going to sell things, but they have a bunch of supplies on a cart that they're.
I would like to
Rage.
yes, but keep a if we run into other Suntouch, try to compare them to the ones we just passed to see if everybody down here is just beat to shit, or if there was something special about them and we did stop them.
Sure.
Pengu.
And you're pointing this out to the whole group as
Pangu.
well.
I might just point it out to Cheryl.
Okay.
Does that look normal? I mean, because I would have seen a lot of the people who have been
make a
stationed.
history check with advantage.
I was going to say you should have advantage on that one.
Yes. A
One of
nat
them
one
was
and a
a nat
natural 17, 21
Nice.
unnatural.
From your time, your brief time as a Grixton soldier,
Dang.
you know that Suntouched are usually quite particular and very devout. But you do know of a place where that's not always the case, and it has kind of a bad reputation for it. Just south of Olfast is Eimsford's. It's already tight. Eimsford's southern port city of Brigitte, and it has gained a reputation of
Kind of corrupt police kind of
Not-
stuff, or
yeah, more or less. Based on not having been there, but just having heard that the people stationed there are exposed to a lot of the extravagant entertainment and some of the illegal activity that comes from being so close to the sea.
showed him they're probably coming from Brigitte.
Not a good area.
Yeah, from what I hear, this is kind of expected.
So you all continue
They didn't
for
seem
your
to be interested in us.
no,
Okay. Sorry.
just trying to get where they're going.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounded
The
very
five of
satisfying.
you continue on, and around early afternoon of the fourth day, you come upon a very small town with a. You ever been to one of those like really small Texas church towns?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's
All
basically
of us.
that. There is
Panhandle of Texas.
there is a little like monastery
Kind of.
With nothing
Um,
else. Around.
Yeah, nothing.
with a with specifically Cheryl, you recognize a holy symbol of Pelor.
What is Pelor?
You've
Well,
told
it's-
us before.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the sun-touched
Yeah.
god, basically.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
It's the Sun Man cometh.
It's also a fitness
J
company.
man.
Fitting this whole pizza in my mouth company.
What would you guys like to do
So
from here?
bad. So bad.
You have
Where-
arrived in Olfast.
Okay, we're in
That's one
Olfast.
L, that's why.
Does this seem like a... Let me look at the map.
Yeah, I can pull
I'm
that up
gonna
for
go look for
our
a job board.
That's Baylor.
streamers again.
That's absolutely Baylor.
Make
Is it
a
as small as it looks on the map?
yes.
Oh my God, I can't believe you found that.
Make a
Me?
no. Arsenoe said she's going to look for a map. Trying to make an investigation check.
Are you talking to me? Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry,
Sorry, I was trying to
decide.
decide if that was perception or investigation,
in
but
here.
you're looking for something. So, is it bad?
No, I was what? You look at what he
Sam's
just
image
sent.
of Paylor.
I googled Pelor to see what the symbol might look
Oh
like, and then
my
that popped
God.
up.
It's worth it.
That's
put
the
it-
sun god.
It's so worth it, Alex.
For all of you, interested,
That's
I'll
pretty
post
accurate.
I'll
Yeah.
post it in the Discord.
yeah,
if you
yeah.
wanna-
Go check
yeah,
it
Yeah,
out.
if you guys are
Got it,
interested,
bitches.
On-
Canonically.
canonically what Paylor looks like,
That's hilarious.
go to our Discord.
They can't see my shirts.
Alex, everyone has access to the Wrath of Zheles
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
only one
Yeah.
that they don't is like the cash chat.
Okay.
They don't have
Just
access
making-
to
It was a 22,
secret,
Alex.
Don't tell.
Total.
Yeah.
You don't find a job board per se, but you do find
Goblins.
you do find several interesting things about
It's
this little
420
town.
on his watch. It's 420 on the watch.
Oh my god!
Religion, mate. Oh.
Keep hacking too. Sweet baby.
Is it a shark tooth necklace?
Oh
my god.
You do
looks like my
find
grandfather.
something else of interest.
My grandpa, see?
You see a bulletin board in front of this sort of monastery setup where it's got like listings of sermon times. Oh,
The
like
pellet.
yeah.
Okay.
And you
I was thinking
also
my
see
people. Damn.
you also see a small board next to an old wooden dock with a rowboat on it, and the board has listed on it several names, a couple of them crossed out.
Some of them ours.
I was also imagining the really poor sketches from a long time ago that like of
But
those
now
being
our
up
names are
there.
scratched out.
Yeah, but now they're
They've been
scratched
pardoned.
Pardoned.
What are the names?
Yeah.
The names are
Harry Potter.
Speaking of wanted posters, I bought Alex all the One Piece wanted posters.
yeah, it's awesome. I'm like not even just the crew, like the bad guys too.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
I'm stoked.
That's
I
such
got
a
it on
great
Amazon.
gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. It came in today.
What is that? It's an anime.
Thank you.
Oh,
I mean-
sorry, Bex. I didn't
A bunch of
hear
wanted
The
posters
names-
of a piece of cake, a piece of pie.
The crossed out names
One Piece.
first are Dular,
Bular.
Galen,
Bular.
and Nolra.
No, I forgot his name.
Nora?
Nolra.
Nolra.
His boss's name is Nora, so I was like, Nora, please, yes.
And then the two not crossed out names remaining are Verdan and Rumir.
Have we heard of the names?
Lumiere.
Oh yeah, I was like, is this where he comes back?
Who?
Belvius.
Oh.
Not yet.
That would be so great. We get to bring in Belvius.
Yes.
No.
I
have
probably
not.
haven't.
Dead. I know.
Not even
Belfort
Cheryl.
I will
Brendan
take.
Johnson.
I'm not even going to have anyone make a history check. You would not recognize
He's
these
dying.
names.
Okay.
All right.
Well, what kind of poster does it look like? Does it look like it's like the Sun Touched looking for people?
It looks like a hand-drawn piece of parchment, like with the name scribbled on it and scratched off.
Put onto the. Like,
Well, I
It's like it's very subtle.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
you were
like
doing that in
nailed
character. I was
onto
like,
a.
Are we supposed to ask about the coffee?
Sorry, I
Does she want us to? Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, sorry.
it's like really obvious. Okay, Taffy, what's wrong?
that was real. It's like Becca sneezes.
She's got Fey fever.
Fey fever.
As
Some wings.
That's okay. As you look more closely on the board, you see that the nail holding the. No, fairy,
Trying
stop.
to mess with it. I knew it. Dude, I wish you had seen this smirk. He was like, now I found Alex's feet. I'm going to mess with it.
As you look more closely at the nail that's holding this slip of paper on, you can actually see some torn bits behind it, like the
like,
paper's been replaced multiple times.
Is there anything under it?
Nope. Just wood.
Alex had to check real quick, make sure.
Is there no?
Go here for a good time.
I can't remember.
I love whenever we get you to giggle.
He has to check the board.
I'm sorry for distracting, but
I know.
that one was.
That's okay.
Don't hate us. We're having
Everything
fun.
got one
Are you
CR
having fun?
higher.
Are you having fun? Or are we frustrating you?
I'm good. I'm good.
We're frustrating you a little bit.
As you all continue to inspect the sign, you hear a voice at your back. Can I help you?
Who I got here?
I just pulled my hair out with the back scratcher.
So it's also out of character.
I'm sorry. I thought you were going,
Jesus
who
Christ.
I got here?
I'm sorry. It was involuntary.
Turn around and see who.
Who I got here?
Who I
That's
got
in
here?
character. I'm saying that in character. I'm rolling with it.
You see a rather slender man of the cloth. He appears to be a
Man of
half elf.
Cloth? What does that mean?
Like a
He's like a priest.
Thank you. I was like, we got loincloths? Like,
He's dressed in white and gold robes with subtle accents of like red linens run through underneath.
What does this? And I'll kind of like not like just touch the thing. What does this? What meaning is this?
who this?
If you must know, it is our schedule for maintaining the lighthouse.
There's a lighthouse here?
It's over there.
Yes. I take it you've never passed through this area.
Nope, this would be my first time.
Welcome to
So he's
Allfast.
talking
Thank
about
you.
those names? Are the scheduled people?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the schedule that you were saying?
No, I was talking about the names, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
So what's the next name?
Hmm?
What is the next? I'm asking you, Alex.
The next name on the list was
Paylor.
Verdun.
So you're Verdun?
I am not. I am Galen. The last name on the list.
Galen. All right.
Oh, you're next.
You're early.
Well, I make it my business to see who is in and out of our small town.
My
We
name is Arsenoe. Sorry, I did not introduce myself. You said your name?
That's quite all right.
Galen.
I know.
Are you here for any particular reason?
Just passing through, really. We might need a place to stay.
Sure. There is a small inn here. I imagine that it would fit the lot of you.
That would be nice. Yeah. Are you going to be the one that leads us to that direction, or do you mind?
I
giving
can
us the
certainly
directions?
point it out, yes,
Yeah, that'd be
if
very helpful.
you're in need. He turns and
It's over there.
begins
It's that one
to,
building that says inn.
He begins to walk. As he does, he motions towards the monastery. He says, perhaps during your time here, you can attend a sermon. I would love to have
No.
you as one of my parish.
That'd be all right with me.
Thank you.
I will attend. We don't mind him.
You're certainly not obligated
You're more
to,
than
but
welcome
I
to.
would
I wasn't
prefer
speaking
not
for
to
you.
be cut off.
All right.
It's worth noting Cheryl's wearing his travel clothes. He's not wearing his vestments.
He eventually brings you to the inn, which does appear to be
Brother.
a home at one time that was converted into a couple stories. They're probably just renting out the bedrooms.
Is he like aggressive to us right now?
No.
No, he just said
He's a
"I
little-
don't
he's
wanna
a little
be
stuck
cut
up.
off." Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you're a servant of.
Pelor.
I don't think I've heard of him.
Have you not?
I'm tired. It's just not the main character. I'm sorry.
You must not be from here.
No, from across the seas.
I see. Pelor is the god of light and the pinnacle deity of this country, Eimsford.
Really?
He's widely worshipped across the continent. You would probably do well to attend a sermon if you're interested.
What is Paylor's feelings towards those who are not necessarily subscribed to his beliefs?
I want to insight check before we get too far away from it. When he said that, if he's just saying that because he's like trying to like get people, or if like he senses something off about him.
Okay.
Because
Smoky eye.
That is 16.
Mine's not smoking right now.
I have a plus 11.
Just a big fucking black hole.
Yeah. It's
He-
to avoid.
You should get a patch.
He seems genuinely interested in converting someone who's not.
So yeah,
this
it's
place.
not necessarily that it's him, but that it's a foreigner.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, not really even like converting, just like introducing them to the idea of Pelor.
Yeah.
Stop.
We're having a lock-in next week. We're gonna have a Halo tournament. You should bring your friends.
oh my Stop it! Stop! That just brought up so much.
Oh my god, a Halo tournament, get out of here.
Having a LAN party at the church.
I'll send you home with a free Xbox.
It's fall festival, not Halloween.
That was a joke.
Fall festival,
Yeah.
not Halloween.
Oh my
Anyway.
gosh, trick or treat here.
He says, Pelor is not necessarily a jealous deity. It's possible to worship more than one god.
Do you?
I do not, just by the nature of my profession.
That makes sense. Have you heard of Olham before?
Because I'm honestly not sure. I'm going to make him. Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
I would be interested to hear more,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
but I'll leave you to your lodgings.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Sermon times are posted in front of the chapel. I will hopefully see
Are we in
you
the
there.
chapel?
You will
No.
not.
Okay.
And I bow and leave.
Dang. So ignorant.
His slightly good mood that had improved from earlier just vanishes, and he turns and.
Charles gonna
begins
try to
walk
hide
away.
as best he can a smirk from that.
Well, I also figured I would get him with never heard of him. It's crazy.
It must be a small deity.
Wow.
It's gotta be very popular.
Do you like worshiping him?
I would like to point out that Pelor is not the cause of Eimsford being a big bag of dicks.
No, we're aware. We're aware, but this guy's kind of a dick. So
Yeah,
like,
the
you know,
peop- the
any-
people-
Guy is involved in the
Yeah.
bag.
We're not
Yeah.
going to say that they don't use Palor's image to manipulate people.
Yeah, that.
The
We
sun
didn't say that.
casts a large shadow, my friend.
Oh,
It
do
does.
it! Look at that picture in Discord.
That's no shadows there. You
We
never
are
forget.
plugging the Discord hard tonight, but it is worth it for that picture.
That's
So
right.
What's-
go
is-
check
is
it
Just
out.
that one picture,
There's a
please.
chat command for it, right? For the
Yeah,
the-
exclamation point
Exclamation point.
Discord.
Pillar.
Exclamation.
It's not that.
Don't
I'm
check
gonna
it.
add that.
That's it. It's just
link
a
that picture. Yeah.
I wish you could put pictures in. Nope, I don't.
No, you don't.
No, I take it back. I take it back. No,
Anyway,
Yeah.
The bots are not strong enough.
no.
they're not. They're not fast enough for the internet.
You now stand in front of a somewhat modest structure it looks like it's been here for quite a while. Again, it's a converted home, it looks like, into a inn.
I mean, we end up at someone's house, we're going to have to pay them probably.
I know. It just feels like I'm getting a weird vibe.
Yeah. Bloody priests and shit.
Vibe, you know.
Oh my god. No. Too much TikTok. Take her TikTok away. I don't
think-
even have the app
I don't
downloaded.
think you can do that to adults anymore.
To their veins.
Wasn't that app supposed to get shut down at some point?
No.
Because of
That was
China.
drama.
It survived though.
Anyway,
Yep.
what would you guys like to do?
Atmosphere
We
said
want to
that's
try
the
to
sun
figure
touched,
out.
alright?
We want to figure out how much it costs to stay here.
Okay.
It's a church. It's free.
As you walk into the
It's not a church.
as you walk into the
We're
building,
in the church.
you see more lavish arrangements than you would have thought. Fresh picked flowers in vases, and quite nice gold trim over a lot of what was at one point just a home. Behind the counter with a stone,
Was it in
marble
one
stone countertop
Done it before.
is a human woman. She turns around.
Human woman.
What the hell?
Rick and Morty.
Human
She
music.
says, hello. Welcome to Oldfast. Looking for a room, I take it?
Yes.
Yes, we're looking for a room.
How
Maybe
much are
multiple?
your rates?
Maybe more?
2 gold pieces per room per night.
Great.
How big are the rooms?
I would say big enough to sleep 3 of you.
Are you a follower of Pelor?
Wow.
Yes, I am. Are you?
No.
We'll take 2 rooms. That's all. Thank you.
Sure. For
1 night.
one night.
How's Galen?
I'll pass her 4
Is he
gold.
kind?
Make
Are
a
you
make
a
a
woman
persuasion
right now?
check.
No, I'm a dude.
I want to see how much she's
Okay.
actually going to
You're
say.
Just using
I'll pass
your
you 4 gold.
your woman
He's
voice.
using his inside
persuasion
voice.
What am I doing?
Persuasion. I
yeah.
think.
I paid for the rooms.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, baby.
What'd you roll?
21.
21.
22, sorry.
23.
No, actually 20. Like, legitimately 22. Sorry, I just did the math wrong.
As she finishes taking the gold from Taffy, she says, hey, don't let him get to you. He's...
An ass.
He can be. He means well. He's, a lot of us
Everyone's
here
perception
are...
of means well is different.
For himself, maybe.
very
a lot of
different
us here are saddened about the nature of things and of our town.
What do you
It's-
mean by that?
Well, it's hard being this close to Zheles, and I don't know if you know this about Allfast, but at one time we were set up to be pretty large city in the future. We at one time used some nearby docks that have now fallen into dilapidation to ferry goods to those that needed them on the wall, those who protected us. But that responsibility now falls to Brigit.
Who's that?
It's a town south of here.
Brigit.
It's a port town.
I thought you said brigand. I was like, who? What?
I think a lot of it comes from his desire to spread the light, and he thought he would, in stationing himself here, be exposed to a number of lost souls.
As I'm sure he is.
Galen.
The priest.
Galen. Unfortunately, his sermons are mostly comprised of us.
What makes it so hard to live next to Zheles?
Knowing that at a moment's notice, all hell quite literally could break loose as
And has that worrying
Can I
saved you any?
Oof.
no, it hasn't.
Bible.
You make a fair point, friend. What was your name?
Therapist tells me.
I too live close to the wall, and I've learned that it's not worth worrying about.
The food's really good. there.
Damn.
The more you worry, the more you tend to find trouble. Jump to conclusions.
I understand.
You
Well,
make a wrong assumption.
Dodge that question.
in any case, I think again that he does mean well, and it's it can be hard to discover that your life's work is not all what you thought it would be. More than anything, I feel he maybe searches for meaning.
Don't we all?
But
we're not all asses about it.
So, this city was built with the intention of,
Being a big port town.
yeah, basically, what she's saying.
Well, the city originally was built to service the lighthouse, and in time, we saw fit to upgrade the docks.
So why have they fallen into dilapidation?
They're simply not used.
Just not as much traffic.
Brigit took over.
Got it.
And
And who established Brigit?
the Eimsford leadership. This is long ago.
I see.
As I'm sure you could see,
Yes.
Galen is quite far along in his years.
Oh,
Galen was human, right?
I see the lighthouse.
Half elf.
Half elf. Okay.
Gang.
But none of this should be of any concern to you. I
Of course.
hate to burden you with any of it.
Well, thank you for.
Sure.
Not at all. We'd like to
No,
And
please.
like to
Informing
learn
us.
about where we are.
Burn us.
And
Burden us.
No doubt.
just staying the one night. Are you headed further southward?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we're headed to Crookston.
Do be careful.
Yes, we've heard.
I assumed you'd had, but thought I'd
Sorry.
pass that along just in case you hadn't.
Appreciate you.
She kind of like looks you up and down a bit.
Fog machine.
The fog machine peeing.
That's funny. It just bubbled. So it is still relatively early in the day, not like morning, but mid-afternoon. What would you guys like
It's
to
like we're in
do?
a laboratory.
Yeah, it is. Background.
I don't know if you guys can hear that on stream. It's quite funny.
Probably not.
Um.
That's what it sounds like for
Now we need a water feature in here.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to do?
I guess just rest for the night. Doesn't seem like there's much.
Yeah.
Middle of the day.
Is there anything
kind of
I'll go. I'll bop around
yeah.
for a little while and just
Yeah.
see what's around town.
Bop
Okay.
around
It's
for a
still
little
daylight,
while.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's
since
what
it's
he said.
in the room
Exactly,
until
like
night.
it's mid-afternoon.
The lighthouse is across the water.
Yeah. Based on the distance, it looks like it would probably take like a full day to get there and then back by rowing on a rowboat.
What about walking?
What about
Walking.
Probably slightly less time.
what if we use Clot as a boat?
Yes. That's what I was gonna say.
I like the idea. I like the
It's a good
idea.
idea.
Been done before.
Yeah.
It's fresh, new ideas.
I would like to draw in my notebook.
She's
I have-
updating her map.
Yeah, I'm updating my map. I haven't set it in a few days. So I'm updating my map and I am drawing Taffy's wings on either side of like pieces of paper.
I told Alex I need to get them illustrated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
I only
Also
have a
age up
pencil left,
Taffy
so
a
there's
little
no
bit.
color to
That's
it.
cool. Huh?
And also age up Taffy a little bit.
Yeah. I probably will get a redrawn.
You said you're kind of perusing around
Yeah, I'm
the
just gonna
city.
walk around town and see what there is to see where people are gathering, what's going on.
Make
Okay,
a
Cheryl-
make a perception check for
Cheryl
me.
This is
would
passing
be
on back.
with him if he's fine with it. I mean,
Okay.
if you want to,
Please.
if you want to go alone, then
No.
sure. But
Perception with advantage.
doing
Then. You've got 2 sets of eyes.
I'm gonna go find some of those fresh flowers.
3. What were you saying?
but
I
it's
want to go
red,
find
so
some of
actually
those
roll
fresh flowers
straight.
that like they had here.
21.
Okay.
See if they where they get them from and go find
21?
some for me.
Gotcha. With your 21, the two of you are
About that.
kind of walking about town, and in the mid-afternoon, you see that there are a couple of kids running about. They seem to be playing tag or something of that nature. And as you continue to make your way towards the water, you see the not the rowboat that was docked there, but the other rowboat coming back. It looks like whoever was out today is making their way back from the lighthouse. But you distinctly notice that it looks like the rowboat has like sort of a sheet over part of it, and it looks like it's not just the person in the rowboat. It looks like maybe they have some supplies with them or something like that.
How old does this person look?
This person in particular is actually a half-orc. And it's hard to tell from this distance exactly how old they are, but definitely a bit up in their years. Past they're over the hill, as you would say.
So, I mean, Cheryl, I'm asking just because we know that one of the other people supposed to be taking shifts at this lighthouse is relatively old. I didn't know if they were all like older guard, kind of not as much of a priority to maintain the lighthouse kind of stuff.
No, I mean, based on what you've seen, maybe. But you know that there are 5 people on the list. It's a small town.
How close is he?
Probably take another like 10, 15 minutes before he reaches the dock.
He's coming from the lighthouse.
Hmm.
I'll wave out and cast a message to him and say, "Hello there. Don't be alarmed. It's me over here waving."
You see him like stop mid-row, and he sets one of the oars down, and he...
I can do magic. You can respond to this.
Hello.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
What tales do you bring from the island?
Lighthouse still works.
Lighthouse still works.
Just wanted to check in.
Yes.
Do you need assistance? Or anything?
No, I'll make out fine by myself. Thank you.
All right.
Shook.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
You as well.
Love Cheryl.
Thanks.
Well, no,
Love
this is Sarnorn.
I know.
Cheryl's not a part of that.
It's a joke.
Cheryl,
Love Sarnorn.
to Cheryl,
So
he stopped, waved. They stood there for a little bit, and then he's like, "Let's go." I'm like, okay.
Um,
I spoke to him.
Oh, okay.
as you turn again with your high perception check, you begin to walk away from the small wooden dock, and you actually catch sight of Galen again. He's walking from the church, and he walks right past the two of you. He doesn't say a thing, but you see him begin to talk with the half-orc who's now docking his boat at the dock. Okay.
That man talked to me in my head.
You said you were going to look for flowers.
Yeah. I would have asked because you said something about like them having flowers in the inn.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have asked them where they got theirs from.
Badass in his head.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
She would have told you that there's a hill a little bit more downstream from this river. It's not closer towards Zheles. That is perfect for picking wildflowers.
Holy shit. I'm going.
I'll go with her.
Okay.
She's breaking.
Arsenoe's never actually seen wildflowers.
She's actually blind.
She only has her third eye
That's why she thought she didn't have dark vision.
because she's just blind.
Hello?
I don't have dark vision. You don't? No, I don't. Pretty sure I don't. It says right there. God.
They're going to pick flowers.
Yeah, we're going to pick flowers.
You go.
Make us some flower crowns. Mine is real shit. I've made a flower crown before.
You go to the location that she pointed out, and in the time it takes you to get there, the sun is starting to get low, but not quite sunset yet. The landscape is actually pretty beautiful, especially with the water glistening in the background. And silhouetted almost by this scene, you see a few children running about, playing in the flowers. One of them in particular, a girl with some of the wildflowers made into a crown around her head.
This dumb little bitch running around.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go run around on the wildflowers.
Sin away.
Okay.
Looking like a kid, too.
True.
As the two of you continue to sort of frolic, you hear a woman's voice from back the way you came. You recognize it as the lady that you met in the inn. She calls to the kids. It's time to come in. It's getting late. And they all just kind of like look at each other and shrug, and they begin to chase each other towards
Cute.
Nora. That's her name.
No, we don't.
Burn that midnight oil.
We have
Yeah.
dark vision.
We got dark vision. Let's do it, kids. No dark vision yet. Should
Night
level
tag.
up.
Night tag.
What would you guys like to do from here? Frolicking through the flowers until the sun goes down?
Yeah, basically, and then
Yeah.
just go back to the inn for a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Yep. Super boring.
Let's start a bar fight.
Definitely
Super
not
chill.
boring.
Try
Definitely
not
not
to pick
boring.
up any more side quests. We have like 3 going on right
Let's
now.
start
Yeah.
you into
Yeah.
a bar fight.
I'm going to meditate while I'm out there.
Let's get him in a bar fight.
In
Okay.
flowers?
Yeah, and the flowers.
I say it in
And the
your head.
flowies.
What are you meditating on specifically? Same thing
Same
as
thing.
yeah. Make a
I'm
religion check.
rebellious. Your mom's butt.
Have you checked your
Dang.
phone?
13. I should stop using this dice. Somebody freaking remind me.
Hey,
You can't even make it through it. You couldn't even make it through it.
He's so giggly
But I also
tonight,
was
Saya.
like, I'm surprised.
You knew what I
because
meant.
He beat you. Like I could hear. My ear was tingling on
He
this
wasn't
side.
going to. I was going to.
it was happening.
As you sit amongst the very aromatic scenery, you take it all in, and you know that here you won't find the same disturbance that you had back at Finrick's house. You focus in on the broker and his connection to Rin. And you're having trouble focusing. You keep hearing the laughter and the little voices of those kids. And when you turn to look, they're not there.
Oh my god. Scary.
Yeah, dude. That's
Every
when you run
time-
in the bed, you jump out, you pull the gun up.
Every time you close your eyes, like that's all you hear.
Just to have something at your back. Like,
Exactly. Okay.
Spooky.
Okay.
Your connection with your own God.
As all of you begin to regroup at the inn, you see those same kids are grouped up with the woman at the inn. She's kind of ushering them inside, and as you follow, you see her moving them off down a corridor that is in the opposite direction of your rooms.
Does it look like they live here?
Make a insight check.
Yes.
No.
20.
24.
No.
With that, you can tell distinctly that the kids don't know where they're going. They have not been here before. They are not
It's
from here.
sharpening in the
I'm gonna go follow
background.
them.
Okay. Are you stealthing? Or are you? Okay. Make a stealth check for me. And are you informing the rest of the
Be
party?
that.
I might.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Making jokes over here.
16.
Okay.
And I will not inform the rest of the party right now.
Oh, you freaking turd!
That's cool. Hope you don't get in a fight. See you later.
Hope they don't mistake you as a child and kill you too.
As you move your way down the corridor, you're very careful not to step on any of the old wooden floorboards. The house is raised off the ground.
We're in the inn.
Yeah. And you know that there's probably like an airspace between the floorboards and the ground. So you're very careful with your footsteps. You move silently and follow just outside of where you think the innkeep might notice you. As you round a corner, you see an unassuming wooden door just off to itself that is just being finished closing.
Okay.
It looks like the innkeep and the kids just went through that door.
Okay. I'm going to.
I mean, did we see Taffy go off? Or is it like we get to the room
I mean,
and
you
we're
guys
like,
can roll.
where the hell is Taffy?
What
think-
is everybody's
well-
passive perception?
Well, I was about to say,
Mine's 13.
oh, mine's dummy high.
Passive perception is 15.
You would not have
18.
noticed, but
She
you
would
would
have.
have.
Well, I was also say you and I we are sleeping in the same room most likely.
Yeah, we were just in the lobby though.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we were going to our rooms. Just
Yeah.
like we walked
You
down
would
the hall
have
and we're
noticed
like,
Taffy sneaking off, but it's up to you if you wanted to do anything about it.
Can I hear anything on the other side of the door?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna do it.
Does
I'm gonna do it.
Arsena
Yes.
want to?
What are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm going.
Okay. I'll need you to roll stealth as well.
Are you telling us what's happening?
I'm telling everyone else. I'm gonna be like, Taffy just snuck off somewhere. What's happening?
I don't know. She didn't tell anyone.
Taffy just snuck off somewhere. I'm whispering.
Well, you had your mouth covered and your face.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't
And
thinking
you
about
were
the mic.
whispering.
I was
She's immersed.
oh my god.
Whisper.
Stage whispering.
With your 21 perception, you can hear
It's like this. Not just talking.
very stifled laughter. Like the kids are laughing, and then you hear shh, 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 shh.
Yeah, all of us are pretty much coming, right? I mean, I told y'all, and then I'm gonna.
Cheryl's
So I don't know
gonna
how
get
much
like
further
to the end of the
behind we
hallway,
are.
but he's not like going down the hallway
Can
that they
I
went
hear them
through.
coming?
Just
or
get up in
anything?
unison.
Well, are you guys stealthing?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like Cheryl's not going down the hall.
So you're
like
just
we're still in the
waiting
lobby.
there.
He's like walking up to that spot, just like
we know
trying to get
what-
as close as I can be.
Did she know what Taffy was following?
She
No,
would have
I
seen
just-
Taffy sneak off, but that's it.
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, we would have seen them go that way though.
You would too. Okay, but
Our,
okay,
our
but
assumption
the-
would
but
be
the
that she's
thing is-
following them. But
Yeah,
we don't know.
probably.
Yeah, but the
probably.
thing was is that like it really just looked like like that lady was like, all right, kids, go this way, and they were like, okay, but then Taffy was like, that's weird.
Yeah, well, we're not suspicious of it, but the only things we saw is them go, and then you saw Taffy go. So like,
We're trying so hard to make sure we're not being fucking meta right now.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so do I need a stealth though for that?
If you're sneaking up to where Taffy is, yeah.
Yeah.
Then do it.
Do it.
Roll them, boys.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
4.
No, 15 plus 9.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception to see if I see her
24.
coming? Up,
Natural
only
19.
if I
With
get
your
that.
21, you would have seen her
Seen her
coming as well. Yeah.
All right, then I will wait for her
Your
to
dexterity
be
would be
here.
so low.
And as soon
wouldn't
as
be
I
able to
can
hold
see her,
anything.
I'm just
It's
gonna
a
tell her.
negative dex. Not just modifier, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna like point to the door, cast my wand, and go invisible.
Okay.
Oh, I want to go invisible.
Dun, 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 dun. You could ask me.
Cast my wand of invisibility, and I
Don't you
want
have greater?
to try to sneak through the door.
Okay.
You gonna open the door?
Make a sleight of hand check to see how quietly
just
you can
opens?
open the door.
Arsone's just standing there like,
Yeah, and Arsenio is
fuck,
like,
Taffy?
because I'm not invisible.
I don't.
You slowly twist
She's also not like
the doorknob.
I told you to stay back. That's why I was like telling you to stop.
And as soon as you feel the resistance of the lock hitting the pin, you pull the door back very slowly, actually pushing against it a little bit to keep any weight off the hinges. And you release. When you turn your gaze past the threshold of the door, you actually see a small platform, about 5 feet, and then stairs leading down.
Oh no.
nuts.
About how long have they been gone?
This would be maybe 15 seconds. It's short. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
He's picking all over.
After about a
nail
minute,
polish
he would
off
ask
too.
Sarnor
You
if
get
he could
nervous
message
about these
them
kids.
and ask like what's going on,
I'm
basically.
gonna go down this.
That's what I was asking.
The door's still open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go out the door and go up to Arsene and whisper in her ear and tell her, this woman took the kids. They don't know where they're at. Something's not right. I'm going downstairs. And downstairs in this room, so she'll know where to find me. And
Okay.
I'm going back, and I'm going downstairs.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna whisper. Wait.
Gone. You can't see me. I'm invisible. I'm just...
As you,
That's true.
Yeah, so you were.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, that's a good idea. Hey, actually, I think that you should probably wait because Sarnorn could do greater invisibility. Yeah, hold on.
But she's gone already.
Did you hear that?
Okay, cool. I'm assuming you're just gonna sit here and wait.
All
I'll be right back.
Well, if you were responding, I would have seen you respond. Like, I would have waited.
That's
but
what
I'm not,
I would have said.
But I'm going to say, well, then you guys can come, but I'm going. And then I'm going.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you descend the stairs, again, being very careful with your footfalls, you realize that this does not just extend to the empty space below the house. It looks like there's something that was basically dug out here. And after 15 steps or so, you slowly bring your gaze up to look at the room where this is leading to, and you see not a large chamber, but a small stone room with 5 kids, the innkeep, and Galen. And
That's weird.
as you reach this point and you look out, you see Galen wave his hand as arcane magics flow off of it, and you see all the children change color. They now have horns.
Can I counterspell it?
Oh no. Oh no.
Or maybe they always were.
This makes sure I really like these
Yeah.
people.
Wait.
They're
Cool.
like.
Can
unicorn.
you? Yeah, you cast counterspell.
They have horns. Think about it for a second.
Do you-
Where are we at?
Do you want to cast counterspell?
Oh. They're all tieflings,
Well,
It
right?
might be. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, because so far you just see the horns.
Okay, well, okay, then yeah, I'll wait.
You're waiting.
Or
Waiting.
cast counterspell.
I'm waiting.
You're there.
As
Do
the
they look like tiefling horns?
they do.
Okay.
As the spell's magic fades, you see Galen bend down to one of them, who's still like kind of smiling, a little bit bashful, and he says, "I'm sorry. I know it's weird to not look yourself, but I promise we'll get you somewhere safe soon." And that is where we'll end our session.
No, can I?
Why do you do this to us, Alex? Why do you make it think like we're gonna
What
fight?
if he's a big fat liar?
You did that at 10
Now
o'clock on the
Cheryl's
dot.
skeptical again.
Can I
Or at least I
insight
am.
check them to see if I can tell if the tiefling is their natural state or the disguise? The
You
other
can next week.
You can.
Got him!
Proud.
Excellent.
That was
All right,
awesome.
guys.
Very good.
So
Very
thank
good.
you everyone who hung on through a pretty roleplay heavy session. I really enjoy like the world building aspects. This is fun.
Leaves
And
it
when
on
we
a
try to
cliffhanger.
avoid all of the world building aspects. Hey, what's that over there? No. Hey, you should join the ceremony.
Nope.
No.
Here's a bunch of
If
Here's some fucking kids.
No.
if any of you are curious as to why we freaked out a little bit just now, all of our past episodes are on YouTube. You can also check out some of the crazy lore awesomeness that we post in our Discord if you're interested in joining
Join the
that.
Discord.
Check out Pelor.
Yeah, you can check out Pelor's
So
lore.
old.
But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe and like. We're still a pretty small channel, so every little bit helps.
He's got some
Yeah.
good videos out
I
there,
have like
y'all.
a bunch of videos that I need to finish.
Yes.
But I think that's everything. So until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Make some of that.
Yeah.